does everybody remember where we left off?
Just
We pulled
running
off some.
shenanigans for
Go ahead.
sure. Yes, we didn't. We
That's
just
exactly what I was gonna say.
leave that crazy shop with the rotting creatures inside, and we just sneak out. And I think I'm still a frog, possibly.
I have some new hair dye.
All right,
What? I had to buy something to distract him.
that's good. That's good.
Come on, guys, I did my part. So yeah, we just left that shop, and we weren't sure if we wanted to go visit the other.
I definitely want to go to the other shops, but there's a rotten body in there, guys.
Did you see a body, like an actual body?
What? It was body like shaped area, and there was like a bazillion. There was a body in there. Nothing attracts that many maggots, but a being.
It was large enough for a human body,
Yeah, it was body shaped.
but there was no shape that you saw. You saw the soil and the maggots.
And a little mound, right? I
Yeah.
guess not. It had a dead human smell, that's for damn sure.
I'm pretty sure anything that's dead smells the same. Rotting.
Actually, I think
No.
out of the group, probably Wilfred has the best idea what like dead bodies smell like,
Yeah.
having a military history and growing up on a farm.
But I didn't smell anything. I just I didn't get
Well,
a chance to.
you
All I
weren't
saw
back
was
there.
like looking.
I'm telling you, the smell of all his like chemicals and stuff in the front room really mask what's going on in that back room.
Well, I might be able to judge what's back there, but I don't think I'm gonna be sneaking in there anytime.
I just want to know why he's like. I mean, is that illegal? Isn't that not okay? To have your body buried in your back office?
It's not sanitary. I mean, it could cause a plague if
He's
things
got
get really out of hand.
he's got these weird mushrooms growing out of it as well.
Well, maybe, but unfortunately, I'm not too up to date on on dwarven lands, building codes and things like that. So I don't know if I can't
Also,
give you an answer.
I'm pretty sure all of you are chaotic too, so
I am chaotic good.
I'm not.
Yeah, good.
I think I'm neutral
oh,
good.
Laren.
Yeah, I think he's neutral good, right?
Uh,
For now.
Yeah.
For now.
I just know the whole group, like before, when it was still Remy, every single member of the group was chaotic.
Chaotic
Yeah.
good.
We
There's-
do good
Chaotic.
things. We
I
just
mean,
have-
Not everyone
Go
was
over-
necessarily good, but
No,
everyone was
oh.
chaotic.
got you. Okay, yeah.
there. So yeah, Zeta, unless you want to report this man, feel free, but I'm not sure if he's breaking any laws by having something decomposing back there. In normal human settlements, yeah, that's probably against the law. They'd clean it up, but who knows? We're in Dwarven lands.
I just feel like going in, just confronting the dude and say, why you have a dead body back there? I mean, I'm not exactly one to... I mean, if I saw him kill the guy and I couldn't stop him myself, maybe I'd call some sort of authority. But generally, I mean, can't we just handle this?
You can. I am not. I'm not going to get involved with guard business. Listen, you barging in there and demanding that he did something, which we're not even sure he did, is basically being a vigilante. And
What if I
honestly,
asked
if
him
you do that,
nicely?
maybe. But then again, will he really tell you if you ask him nicely?
Well, if I'm like, wow,
What if he turns out to be a powerful demon and he kills us all?
why would a
Oh, you
powerful
guys.
demon have a shop? I guess they gotta eat too.
I don't know. Maybe they're sadistic.
Maybe he sold us potions that are going to, like, steal our souls.
Well, I'm not gonna drink this thing.
No,
I'll put
I
it on my
can
head.
tell. We already went over that. These are like quality potions we're looking at right here. The ones
I
we should
Hmm.
worry about are the Giles ones with this mystery discount ingredients. But
I
that's
don't see
another
you
story.
complaining.
I'm just
I
saying,
mean,
I'm
you
not
look like.
complaining.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go
How do I
look at
change
these
my
other
name?
shops.
It says Remy on my thing. How do I?
In your
Hit
settings.
gear and display
Whoops.
name.
Whoops. Now I'm totally gone.
Yeah, if you hit the gear, you'll see my settings, display name, and it'll show your. Type it in there. Look, Zeta, you can do what you want. I'm gonna
I'll
check
think
out these
about
two
it.
shops.
I want to go in the shop
And
with you and think about it. Okay, I'm not gonna go and do anything. I don't know. Let me think about it. I know I want to see what else is for sale around here.
at the very least, maybe ask a guard or one of the keepers to come with you next time, because you have a legitimate concern. You know, it's
Yeah.
something they definitely need to invest. Because mushrooms, I don't know what kind of mushrooms he has, but if they're as big as you describe them to be, they might be dangerous.
Well, I mean, my scale might be a little off because I was a frog at the time.
Fair, but something you should, think about.
I'll think about it before. I'll think about it. Let's go shopping though. I want to shop and check out the other stores.
All right, you pick the one. You lead the way.
Okay,
I'll
eeny, meeny,
follow.
miny, that one. I don't know what the.
Are you just going to the one that Ansel is in right now? Or were you going to a different one?
Is the one Ansel's in one of the ones we didn't go into just?
No, the one I'm in is
It's
the
the
one
one
where
with
you're trying to
the-
find the glasses.
Oh,
Yeah.
Arcanium. I mean, there's the Arcanium right there. I actually probably should go tell Luthien about this.
Is that one of the stores that came up in the roll too?
Yep.
Oh yeah, then I'll go over there.
There's some cool magic stuff.
I'll go
I'll
check
leave
it
you
out.
to it.
As long as
I'm gonna go to one of these other shops.
Oh. Okay. I'll follow you. I'll find you in the other shops after I go leave Ansel.
Yeah, there's some pretty cool stuff over there. Oh, also, if you see glasses, give them to that woman. She's missing.
Okay. I'll keep an eye out.
You want to come with me, Loren, or you want to go with her? There's some cool magic stuff over there, though.
Wait, cool magic? Yeah, cool magic stuff. I picked cool magic stuff.
Yeah, all right.
Come with me,
No-
kiddo.
I
No
mean, I
worries.
don't have any money though.
Well, we're just window shopping. Let's just go. Come on. Maybe if we find her glasses, she'll give us a deal or something.
Okay.
So yeah, look for some apparently she lost her glasses. I don't know. That's what Wilfred said before we left. So maybe we'll find them and get like, I don't know, prize or something. That'd be awesome.
Oh, is there a prize?
Maybe. I mean, if we find her glasses and she's blind, she's probably going to be grateful and maybe, just maybe.
Cool.
So,
Okay, I'm coming.
all right,
I'll help you.
let's go. I think Ansel's inside this one, and she opens the door. I think he's in here. She opens
You have to
the
go
door
through
and
bushes.
walks in. Oh, there's bushes.
Yeah, tall grass. It's very unkempt.
Yeah,
This
it's,
is they
the
need to.
outside looks run down and like as if it's about to fall apart.
Oh. That's sad. I feel bad for this lady. She probably dropped her glasses somewhere in this grass. She'll never find them.
I'll go in as well and attempt to look for glasses.
Oh, hey guys.
When you go inside, the place is pretty much a disaster. About midway back from the door on the right-hand side, there's like a horseshoe counter. And inside there's a little table that things are pretty neat. But the rest of the store is all shelves and tables that are just... things are scattered everywhere. Stuff is laying on the floor or spilling off of the tables. The
Wow.
shelves don't have any sort of organization scheme. It's just like books next to helmets, next to boots.
Does she have the glasses on her head and doesn't realize it?
No, you don't see any glasses on her at all. But it's an elderly dwarven woman, that's kind of bustling around and sifting through piles of random things.
I'm gonna
You
say...
guys don't know much about anything yet, but Ansel and Wilfred learned about, how she has a relationship with Mira of the, Old Fireside Companions, which is the adventuring group that Bozon used to be a part of.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say to her, in Dwarven, I guess, and I'm just gonna be like,
Mhm.
"Hey, hi, I heard that like you have a bunch of cool magic stuff in here, and that you're looking for your glasses, and you can't find your glasses, and if I help you find your glasses, I get a prize. Hi."
Oh, that's not... Well...
You
Okay.
don't know what he said, though.
Oh, right.
Oh, well, welcome to the shop, young'un. It's much appreciated that you're speaking the tongue.
So,
Yes, I'm looking for my glasses, though.
do you remember where you had them last?
Honestly, not a clue.
Okay, well, I'll look around. I'll help you look around the shop for them. And I'll just start looking
Feel
around.
free to browse while you do.
Okay.
You see anything you
Cool.
like, just let me know.
I don't know. So far, look, I like almost everything.
So Zeta just looks back and forth like she's watching a tennis game, because none of this is in common. Wondering what's going on and what to do next.
I want to try to attempt to find the glasses.
Roll me an investigation check. I'd refer back to a note really quick. No luck finding the glasses. Roll me a d10 though.
Okay. Find anything else interesting?
Yep, I'm gonna just send a picture over really quick. You kind of bend down between a couple of tables, and you're looking where you think probably it's somewhere she's passed by before. Brushing aside, you're pretty sure it's a poncho. This ring kind of catches your attention, the weird triangular shapes to it. Despite the fact that
Ooh.
it's gold and other metals, it seems to have like a wood grain pattern to it.
This ring is really cool. I like rings. I have a ring too. So, I'll ask her about the ring. Hey, I really like this ring. Do you know, how much is this ring?
The ring, I'm sorry, but I can't really see it. Could you tell me, like, describe it a little
Right.
for me?
Yeah. I'll describe the ring to her, like basically what you told me.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, kinda
I,
sparkly, and it's like kind of wood and like kind of triangle shapes, and
and she kind of crowds in and looks really closely at your hand, close enough that her nose is basically touching your finger. Ah, right. It's a ring of shielding.
the ring of Sheldon. What?
Shielding. It's a ring of shielding.
Oh, a ring of shielding. Oh,
Yeah,
cool. So it's like it gives me a shield. What does that
something
mean? I
like
don't.
that.
Do I know what a ring of shielding might be?
Not really. She's kind of got a lot of really random magic items.
Okay. How much is it?
Well, they're not really cheap to make. The going price would be 8,500.
Whoa. Yeah. Okay. That's a really big number with 8,500. Oh yeah, I don't have that much. It's pretty cool though. I like it. I'll put it over here back on the. I'll put it on the shelf.
That's right, my dear. Anything else catches your eye, you just let me know.
Okay. I wish I was. I wish I wasn't a good neutral right now.
I know, this shop on the table is so crazy. The dice roll. Oh, this is like, this shop just off of the dice rolled is basically like the pickpocket's wet dream.
Fair.
Yeah. And then we don't have Remy anymore. Remy would totally like.
Take it.
um.
And she's half blind too. Like, come on.
Oh, let's keep trying to help her find the glasses. I can also try to help other people who are looking for the glasses. Maybe give them advantage on their investigation roll. Or...
Zeta, did you have a roll that you wanted to make? Did you want to look around too, or?
Zeta?
Hello?
I'm sorry. Are you guys in English yet?
Yeah, we're in English right now.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
was just asking if you had wanted to look around for the glasses or just
yeah.
look around at items.
Definitely, she's been looking for the glasses because that's all she knows to do in here. I just
Okay,
crashed my game.
roll me
I'll
an
try to help.
investigation check.
If possible, I want to help her.
This would be while you're still searching.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Come on, get a nat 20.
Shh. Okay. Investigation, yes?
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Wah wah.
No, you don't have to find the glasses, but just let me hit my randomizer again.
Oh, great. Great.
Some fancy, amazing thing I can't afford.
Roll me a d12.
But I might be able to afford it.
There are people with money here.
Not here, but
She has things on her register that have
Yeah, you couldn't have afforded the ring.
really,
8,500. I don't think
really good
any of us can afford that.
good things.
What happened? What?
And sorry, I'm just rolling through the table now.
Oh, gotcha.
Fun times.
Is Wolf still here? Is Wolf here? I don't know.
No, he's
He's
still driving home.
so yeah, in character, he's basically just kicking back on the wagon. So after I'm done with the other two shops, probably will get him so he can come here and do his.
Okay, you happen to find a kind of unusual looking scroll. It's one of the like double roller end scrolls. And each of those rollers, the handles on the top and on the bottom, are shaped from a dark marble. The parchment's really yellowed with age, and the whole thing is wrapped up in a thick band of leather that's locked on the face.
Oh gosh, she found an Elder Scroll.
So I'm
She
gonna.
definitely found a very unusual scroll.
I guess I'm gonna hold it up and show it to her and say, what does this do?
I'm honestly not really sure. It ended up here quite some time ago. The make of it's fine enough, but I don't know what it does.
Is it a spell?
Couldn't rightly say. I got it for just 15 gold pieces. I'd let it go for as little as that, but I don't rightly know what it does.
Ugh.
The wait, out of character. What's the value of a platinum again? 10 gold?
10 gold.
Well, I think I just have just enough then.
What is it?
I don't-
Scroll.
Would you be
It's a
interested in purchasing it then?
Yeah, I think my friend, he likes scrolls. Maybe I should get it for him since he's not shopping with us. Do you guys
Does it
think
have-
I should get
Does it
this
have writing on it?
for... Well, yeah, let me
It's
look
locked
closer.
shut. It's
Oh.
actually sealed, so you can't read it.
How do you unlock it?
Honestly, I don't have the key, so you just have to cut the leather band, I think.
Oh. Because, like, Luthien's into scrolls, right?
Yeah.
Maybe
I mean,
maybe we
who
should...
isn't?
Well, I mean, I don't... I guess. Okay, I'm gonna
Or
just go
I
ahead
could
and
write
get
you a
it.
receipt if you like,
What?
and then you can show him the receipt,
What?
and then he'll pay you back how much he owes.
Oh, that's a good idea. Okay, all
Hmm.
right. So, here's 1 platinum and 5 gold. Okay.
How do we know?
Thank you
How do
very
we know
much.
there's a how do we know there's anything written on the scroll? It's just a piece of paper, right? Could be just a piece of paper.
Why would you lock just a piece of paper?
I don't know.
Did the guy who sold it to you have any info at all? Or it's been too long for you to remember?
It's been quite a while now.
Okay.
I've been getting things for this store for 250
Alright.
years.
Wow,
And me
so
ma
this
and me
could be
pa
special.
ran the store for a couple hundred years before that.
Hey,
So
you don't have Drew.
might be they got it, might be I got it. I
Oh.
just remember the price on it.
You don't. This is gonna sound like a weird question, okay? And don't laugh at me. But do you have any kind of like druid related stuff in here?
Do have one just named after a druid.
Oh,
Don't know if it actually does anything for a druid. You keen on chasing down fairy tales, are you?
sure. Yeah. Yeah, I like fairy
Uh,
tales.
Well, we can go over to the counter. I'll write you a receipt and then I'll go and find it for you.
Okay,
I
thank
like
you.
I like fairy tales too.
I'm not a fairy tale.
So the two of you kind of pick your way over to the table while Laren is... I guess this would be when Laren asks about the ring and distracts her for a moment. Then she writes down the receipt for you and turns it over.
Thank you.
And that'll just be to remind them how much you paid. Keep it honest. Now, I think it was over this way. And she steps over one big pile of turned over trinkets and starts making her way to the far corner of the store. So while she looks, each of you has at least a couple more minutes to try searching if you want.
Yeah, I'll
And
just keep.
Ansel,
I
I
want to
think,
keep
also has
looking for
time to
this.
make a search while they're getting the receipt.
I was gonna ask when my next investigation was gonna.
Man, we're gonna just go through this one shop, huh?
There is a lot of stuff in this store.
Maybe I'm gonna have
To
to
give you
get
an idea,
Luffy.
I have a table for number of items in a store. It's a D100 table that goes into a sub-table for how many items there is.
Oh,
Table of items that I had to roll up for this store took about 5 hours.
holy crud.
When I say there's like piles of things spilling off of tables and shelves, this place is like... I don't know if you've ever been to a Value Village or a Frenchie's. It's like there's a table with a little lip around the outside, and there's just a heap of stuff on top of the table. It's like that, but overflowing.
Okay, I got a better idea of how crazy it is. I think I should go get Luffy instead of going to. So yeah, can we retcon it so that I head towards the cart instead of going to one of these shops?
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, we'll just make his way. But let them continue, because it'll probably be a bit before I get back to the cart.
So Ansel, no, you don't happen to find the glasses
Glasses.
anywhere. Can you roll me another d10?
It's an 8.
Mm-hmm. I'm just finding a quick reference picture. Actually, wait a second.
You found a deck of many things.
Uh-oh.
Oh
No, I
boy!
actually didn't. I didn't go through the right subtable, so I've got to go re-roll it.
Yeah, see, in 5 hours.
God.
I'm sorry, this
I
shouldn't
was-
have even showed up here, but it did anyway.
What?
I wasn't kidding on the deck of many things. Oh, it's
No,
a
it's
war.
not a deck of many things.
Oh, I got super excited.
I will pull
No.
You
every
find a
card.
ring, though. Another ring.
Ooh.
Cool.
I think a lot of DMs
All right.
will not even
I'm
allow
gonna
a deck
find
of many
this,
things.
and
in
I'm
their
gonna go ask her about it.
I allow a deck of many things, but it's not on the table for her shop.
Oh, good.
That ring kind of looks like my ring.
And maybe a slightly modified deck, maybe. Some of the stuff in there is just like
All cards of death?
really-
I love the deck. The full deck is great.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in it that's good, and a lot of stuff that's bad, and then there's some
There's
stuff
stuff in
that's
there
just
that will
pointless.
just. Some of it will literally like pretty much ruin the whole game for you.
Yeah.
Or kill your character, or
So
But-
anyway, I'm gonna go ask her about the ring.
Hey, I can't help but notice that ring looks kind of like my ring.
Really?
That's why I said it really wasn't supposed to show up here.
Hey,
But it
where did you
did.
get that? Let me see it. That's just like my
Hey.
ring, but it's a different
Hey.
color. And she's
I'll
super
show
excited.
it to you, but I got dibs on this. But here, you can look at it.
But you don't understand. This is
Neither do you, maybe.
no, I do. As a matter of fact, there's only 4 of this. Where did you find that?
It was on like the ground.
Can I please? I'm gonna lose my mind if you don't hand that to me right now.
I told you can look at it, but I have dibs on it.
It's not. You can't.
We'll talk trades after.
Okay. You have to buy that. Do not leave out with this. Don't leave the store without that.
Ansel salutes and he's like, "Yes, ma'am."
I will do any. Oh, okay. Then I won't offer a favor. Yes. Thank you.
I heard that I'll do anything, but I'm just not gonna mention it. Anyway, I approach the lady and I'm like, "Hey, what can you tell me about Dia?"
I need it. I need to have
Listen,
that ring, Laren.
This. And she looks at it. I said, honestly, I don't know. It's not magic, so it's gotta be some sort of just decorative piece. It's before my time.
I have to have.
How
Hold
big of
on,
a price
Lisa.
would you put on it?
Well, I mean, the gem setting is marvelous, but it's just wood, and I don't even know what kind of gemstone it is.
It's probably
we
not worth
like
very
pretty
much.
things,
What
but
if
it's okay.
we find your glasses? Can we just have it? It's like the prize for finding the glasses.
You know, I think that sounds fair.
She starts.
Okay.
Zane immediately
Oh.
starts looking again.
Come, help me help me find it. I'm really good at finding stuff. If you could just help me a little bit, I might be able to find it. Maybe. Like,
But
can
if
I
you
have her
did
help
have to
me
put a
find
price
and
on
get it, and I'll do the roll, but get advantage on it if Seda helps me?
Wait,
But
what
if
am I
you
doing?
did have to put a price on it,
If
Out of
If
character, I'm
Zeta
better
was
at
to
investigation
assist-
than you are.
yeah,
So if instead of looking, you assist me in my search,
Right, how?
probably a
I
better
just don't
chance
know
of
what
finding
to
it.
click to do that.
You don't have to
it's
click
the
anything.
help action. You just say you do the help action, and it gives him advantage.
Oh, I'll totally help you. Yeah, I have to have that ring. I have to have that ring.
Okay, let me try. Let me keep.
So I will
anyway.
help.
look.
Yes.
Can I roll for
while they are
investigation?
looking, I'm gonna continue to ask if you did have to put a price.
If I
At this
had
point,
to
I'm
put
just
a
trying
price
to
on
buy
it,
it out from under.
if I had to put a price on it, I'd have to check my book. 'Cause the price on that one is... The ring's been here longer than I have.
Ooh.
Well, let's help her find her glasses so she can. I mean, she probably needs those to check the book. And if we find the glasses, she agreed to trade anyway. So let's do it.
So start looking. I'm helping. Let's look
Am
everywhere.
I,
I need
can
to
I can I roll a investigation?
So anyway, go ahead and check your books because I'm interested.
You need to
She's
be
still looking
interested
for
in
the item for
finding.
Zeta first.
I know,
So
but
she'll
I'm
hold on
just
to the ring for now and then find it in her book after. But she's finishing looking for an item for Zeta.
You guys are so tense.
I don't even know what she's looking for, but I need to have that ring.
hey, I'm just gonna buy it and give it to her, but she doesn't realize that. I'm just being an asshole on purpose. Luthien isn't the only
I
one that
just-
gets to do.
I need to have.
Wow.
I need to have that ring, guys. Let's find it, okay? Well,
Looking for the glasses.
First off, your bluffing game is horrible.
I'm not bluffing.
Yeah, but she doesn't think it's worth anything if you sit there jawing at the bone
whispering.
to get it.
She couldn't hear. I was whispering. I was
You don't
whispering
know
it to
that.
Laren, and you guys were communicating. I was whispering. She's
She
an old
is-
lady.
Like Zeta is all the way across the shop.
Yeah.
Ah.
They're
And,
near the counter and you and the owner are all the way in the corner.
So I'm like whispering to Laren, like, I have to have it.
All right, I'm just waiting for her to tell me if I can investigate again. I just.
Yeah, you
I-
can.
Okay.
That's what I was just about to say, sorry.
22.
Ooh,
Wow,
22.
nice job.
And before that's still not enough.
Um,
Me and Laren have the same investigation.
Yeah, but you used hers already.
Aha.
I know. I was just making a statement
Um,
that we both have +5.
Yeah.
where are you concentrating your search? Is it towards the
Uh.
front or the back of the shop?
Crap.
Right?
Oh.
That's what I was thinking.
Flip the dice, man. Flip the dice. One for front, two for back. Flip that coin.
Uh.
I hate too many options. It's frustrating.
It's DC
Towards the
20,
back of the
it's
shop.
a 50-50 chance. DC 25 was just the automatic find it.
Ah.
Towards the back of the shop.
Okay. When you're searching towards the back, you get pretty much all the way to the back wall where the door that goes down the stairs is. And it's the one clear space of floor is around the fireplace, which is set right dead center in the middle of the back wall. It kind of catches your attention and you're about to bypass it before you catch a glimpse of something. Above the fireplace, which you kind of haven't been looking up since you came in, since everything is on the floor. There is actually a draconic skull resting on the wall up there. It's
Oh.
set on a plaque, and there's an engraving across the bottom, the Fireside Companions. And it's in the left eye socket, you see the glint of something.
Ooh.
This is me seeing this?
Okay.
No, it's Laren.
This is
Sorry.
Laren in
Sorry.
his search.
Okay. I'll look closer and see if I can.
You
See what
can't
it is
quite
that it-
reach it, but climbing up on like
I'll
the
just
lower
mage hand.
shelf of the table nearby, you can see like the top crest of what you're pretty sure is a lens in the eye socket.
Can I reach it just like mage hand and pull the skull down? I'll do that.
You could probably just get mage hand into the eye socket because it is a dragon skull.
Oof.
Oh, whoa, that's a big skull. Okay, yeah. I'll do that.
So mage hand goes in and you pull out a pretty dusty pair of glasses. The lenses are a little bigger than you can get your fingers around in a circle.
Zeta,
And
Zeta!
quite thick pieces of glass in them.
Zeta, I found some glasses.
You
They
found
might,
them?
maybe these. I mean, I found some glasses. It doesn't look like they've been
Well,
used
what-
for a really long
What,
time.
what are you waiting for? Show them to her.
Okay, okay.
Let's go over there. Come on.
Uh,
Come on, come on, come on.
okay,
Come on.
okay, okay.
Go.
So, did you find something in that
I'll
book?
I'll run up to her and in Dwarvish, just be like, "Hey, I think I found your glasses," and hold them out to her.
Oh,
Oh, just ignore
you
him. We're
did.
talking price right now.
thank you very much, my boy.
We found
Listen.
it.
So
And she
so
sets them on, and finally she's not squinting anymore. And it's such a shock. It's like a completely different person looking at her when she looks up at you. Because she goes from, like, squinty eyes, very elderly woman, puts the glasses on, all of a sudden her eyes are wide open, great big bulging blue eyes.
Whoa, those glasses are strong,
Her
huh?
eyes look huge because of the size of the glasses.
Those are strong, huh?
I can actually see again. That's quite a bit of help. Make it easier to sort this mess out again.
Good job, Laren. Good job, buddy.
they were over there in that dragon skull over the fireplace.
I must have lost them in there when I was cleaning or something. I don't know how they get up there.
Yeah, I was kind of lucky to find him, to be honest. But we had a deal though, right?
Of course. So long as gentleman here didn't want to buy it, he was looking for the price. And she reaches past Ansel and pulls. It looks like a doeskin hide off of. It's hanging on like the very corner of a shelf, and pulls it down. Here's what I was looking for. They called this the Mantle of the Druids when they gave it to me. I don't know what it actually does, but
Ooh.
I tried something.
And this is a book
Cool.
you're showing? The doeskin book? I thought she was pulling out her, like,
It's a-
No,
log or
she's
something.
saying-
It's a cloak.
It is.
It's a
It is a
cloak.
log.
A book.
It's a cloak.
No, it's
Doeskin cloak.
cloak.
Oh, a
Mhm.
cloak.
Oh.
You were asking about druid stuff.
Yeah, earlier, yeah. That's beautiful. What'd you say it's called again?
Mantle of the Druids is what they called it.
It's
I don't
beautiful.
rightly know what it does, but I tried something.
All I have is... I only have 1 gold left. Well, okay.
And all the
I have
Fortunately,
1 gold and
I
2
can't let
silver.
it go for that shit.
Oh.
I may not know what it does. I may not be sure it does anything, but I can't let it go that shit.
We can.
It was 100 gold.
We know the Crimson Shadow. I bet he's rich. Maybe he can help you.
also the other guy.
Shadow.
If he wants to come by and pick it up, he's welcome.
Can we put it on hold for just for the
Mhm.
day? If we don't
But-
come back, then you can sell it. But
So, about the
You know-
ring, though? You were gonna trade for your glasses?
Gentleman here was looking to purchase it though.
right,
So
but we
I
had a
can't
deal.
just
But we
give
had
away
a.
if he wanted to purchase it first.
Well, we're
But
together.
it's not for sale
He's-
anymore because we had a deal. You seem like a
Yeah.
fair person, and
I'm
we
just
agreed.
asking him if he wanted to buy it, because he was asking me to buy it before. They just
Before
wanted
he
to see the
asked if
price
he
in the
could
book.
buy it,
Just
you
somebody
said we could
buy
have
it.
it.
Just somebody fucking buy
He
it,
asked
okay?
if he could buy
Chaos.
it before that.
Chaos.
I'm waiting for Ansel to say if he still wanted
Yeah,
to buy it
Gabe,
from
just-
Amazon.
I'm waiting for everybody to finish talking.
We're waiting
Don't
on you to
forget, guys.
interrupt.
Don't forget, guys, I'm being the asshole here. Anyway, how much does it cost?
She hasn't gotten to the book yet. She's heading there now, as you're all
I
kind of
am
bickering.
interested in purchasing it, depending on how much the price.
why would you purchase? She's gonna give it to us for free.
Yeah.
Shh.
Do you have rocks for
I'm gonna
brains
sh-
or something?
I'm gonna put my finger up to his mouth. I'm like, shh.
Wow. So
Zeta
while
just
this
crosses her
Like,
arms in frustration, not knowing what to do but wanting that fucking ring so bad.
while this is going on,
I
would
might be
reach-
young, but I'm not an idiot. Like, if somebody's gonna give you something for free, why would you pay for it?
Shh.
And she gets
It
to
would
the
all
book,
make sense soon.
set at the counter, and flipped way back through the inventory. It's probably only on the first or second page, based on how much is all stacked up on one side. It says we got it for 80 gold. Just for an earring, which looks a little extraordinary.
It's a little too rich for me.
And that's
I'll go ahead and
no
pass.
trouble at all. Here you are. And she takes the ring and hands it over to Laren since he was the one that was closest. And found her glasses.
And I'll just give it to Zeta. Here
She
you go.
squeaks. She squeaks.
I expect to hear about this later, just so you know. I want in on this little secret of yours.
So Zeta, you can add the Ring of Summer to your inventory.
Squee!
I guess.
So squee!
Could I reach Luthien by now? This is all so fun.
Yeah. We'll say that you found you got back to the wagon by now.
So I climb up the
And
wagon.
Luthien was still basically just finishing up studying his Slurran bestiary.
So I keep going through the levels until I find Luthien. He's sitting in like the second floor.
Yeah.
Hey buddy, as I like open the door.
Mm.
Remember how you wanted to find an Arcanium, right?
Yeah.
Well, your boy here pulled through. Come on, let's go.
With who, Laren?
Sure. I mean, whatever. Follow me if you want. I'm heading.
Okay, so wait, hold on. Hey, come back here.
Yeah.
I'll chase after you.
Yeah. I'm not gonna run fast. I'm just gonna like light, like, I guess power walk. It would probably be more. So
Alright,
yeah, I found the shop, and there's this old dwarf lady that's got a bunch of cool stuff. Also,
Oh!
would you be interested in making iron golems as I like give him as I look back towards him?
Okay. One, what kind of cool stuff? Two, very much so.
Well, magic stuff. I found a manual. I think the rest of them are looking around now, but
Like a martial
tons of
arts
weird
thing?
magic stuff. Nah, like a manual for construction of the iron golems and stuff like that. It's pretty neat.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, no, we got plenty of cool stuff over there. Definitely worth looking. I mean, better than sitting around.
So
Out
you
of
have-
character, while you were still driving home, Laren found a ring of shielding worth 8,500 gold, and it's like it's a woman who's practically blind in this little ring, and if it had been Laremi, it would have been ours, but of course Laren's just like, oh, okay, just puts it back. I can't afford that. Puts it.
Ring of Shielding. Wow, nice.
I don't even know what that is, even out of character.
It's
But
not even a 5th edition item.
Random.
I don't know what the druid
Here
cloak
in the
is either.
tables.
I mean, if it
Woo!
had been Loremi, he would have probably. I don't. Shouldn't say it would have been ours for sure, but he
You
would
would
have
have tried.
to steal it. Yeah.
Also, remember that woman that owned the Milestone Inn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking to Luthien because we're traveling
right.
back toward you guys.
The
Yeah,
not really.
apparently,
I don't actually.
well, the tavern keeper apparently had some sort of magical stuff that she pawned off to this lady. Found a cane. Don't know what it does, but hey, I mean, you can see magic items, right?
It's a pimp's cane. I've heard of those.
Sure, but yeah, no,
In
plenty of
particular,
weird,
it's a
interesting stuff.
quarterstaff. It's a quarterstaff, but only for a small creature. So for a medium creature, it's more like a slightly large cane.
Ah,
That's pretty
Okay.
awesome.
no, fair. So yeah, bunch of weird stuff. Definitely up your alley.
Sounds like it's up my alley, but there's one thing you haven't told me if they have. Books, man.
What's that?
Books.
Oh, dude,
scroll-
books.
I got a bag of
There's
random
books
scrolls I
and
haven't asked about
scrolls.
yet.
There's a lot.
Dude,
of
there are
scrolls.
books and scrolls all over this place.
All right, listen. Why are we walking?
Oh, come on.
That's all the
You wanted
fucking
me to
guy
run?
has.
All right, so I'm just gonna start running then,
I'm a hump it
since
right behind
he's
him.
so
I
since he's such in a hurry.
I do take the time though as we're leaving to, I guess, lock the cart. I don't know how it locks. Close the doors.
Yeah.
and
You
throw
can
an alarm
raise the
spell on
ramp.
it. Okay, I'm gonna throw an alarm
Ah,
spell on the ramp on the way out. Just I'm
precautions. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fair.
I'm into this. I'm really excited. At the same time,
Right. Let's not get it stolen the first day before we even get in it.
yeah, it's like we just got this thing. I'm concerned.
Yeah. Suddenly we have this thing
Yeah.
of value to protect.
I do with my life.
And it doesn't have
Sure.
a giant beast standing next to it right now, so it's a little more vulnerable.
Yeah. So
Fair.
I don't know
So,
what
yeah.
other entrances there are to that thing, but I'm gonna throw an alarm spell on the ramp, I guess, after we put it up.
All right.
For both the the alarm thing, like the chimes and stuff, as well as the mental. And I don't know if I assume I'll be out of range for the mental, though. I think there's a range limit on it. Don't know. I don't remember.
I'll double check.
Yeah, I'm looking it up too.
So whenever
Audible within
that's
60 feet or mental within a mile.
Oh, within a mile. Okay, so I might then.
Yeah, you'll be about in range still. It'll be
Alright,
starting to push it, but it'll be in range.
All right, excellent.
so I'll wait for
Um,
Luthien to do his thing, and then I'll just jog towards where we're.
Are we still in the store?
Yep.
They're
So
on their way back, kind of like starting to run around the time that
okay.
you
So
get your ring.
so once her hands are on it, she goes over and like smush hugs this old lady and says thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really
She
appreciate
seems
it.
kind of startled. Like, okay.
I'm sorry.
It's no trouble.
I'm
I
sorry.
appreciate you finding my glasses.
She tries to straighten her top a little bit. I'm sorry. I'm just really excited and appreciative. I appreciate it.
And I'm sure it'll be a wonderful addition to your collection. And she kind of gestures up to all the bangles and decorations hanging in your hair and off your staff.
She would normally in those situations like shake her head proudly and let it jingle, but she's too wrapped up in the
You
ring
say
that's
she
in her
has
hand.
a match. She has a match. Zeta does. She wearing it or?
I have it on my finger. Yeah.
So now Zeta has a purple ring and a pink ring. Both of them the same wood and curious gemstone.
I recognized it right away. Oh, Maybe I can find that old guy who knows about the rings. Oh, what's his name?
And just for the sake of everyone else, and a reminder, that's the 2 rings.
Ooh.
Nice.
Complete the set.
I have a ring
Hell
too.
yeah.
You want to see my ring?
I'll be right back.
Sure.
Okay, just a second. I'm just trying to find the ring thing picture.
So do me and Luthien reach the store at the end of this exchange?
Yeah, you'd be kind of just getting to the front door around the time this is finishing up.
This is why we couldn't find it, man. It's not exactly impressive, but, you know, it's what.
But nobody knew about this place? I mean, I asked around a little bit.
Somehow it must have slipped their minds, man. Like,
It
it's.
sounds like someone's trying to make it not be found.
Oh,
Well, to be fair, hey, listen.
guys are
So,
here.
to be fair, it's the woman is old, very old, and I imagine thieves would have a field day in here, you know.
Oh, true.
So yeah, come on, let's head inside, and I'll open the door and head in.
In the meanwhile, I'm showing Zeta my ring. This is my ring.
Oh, that's
Closer
nice.
in there.
What's it do?
It talks to me.
Cool. What's it say? Like,
It's like ask me for help. It gives me magic.
you don't have magic without it?
No, I mean I think I do. I don't know.
Oh. Maybe I could show you some of my magic.
But
I mean,
I didn't have magic until before I found this. Before I got this ring.
oh, you didn't?
Mm. Nope.
Oh. Well,
Nope.
be careful, because you don't, I mean, what if
Uh-huh.
it says negative things? What if it tells you to go, like, you know, hurt somebody? What kind of stuff does it tell you?
It doesn't tell me that. It's just there's there's a lady talks to me. The ring talks to me and needs my help. So I'm trying to help. You know.
What's it want?
Uh,
What kind of help does it want?
I mean, I'm not supposed to really talk about it.
Maybe this is not the we'll talk, maybe I can, we'll talk about it later when we don't have all these people in here, okay?
Okay. Okay.
So
By the way, I gotta remember to give Luthien his thing. Luthien, I got something for you.
Greetings.
yes, we're back.
I got something for you. And
Okay. What'd you get?
she had a scroll with the lock on it.
The
And I-
padlock?
Yeah, and I know you like scrolls, and I thought,
Especially lock scrolls.
right? That's what I thought. I mean, if it's got a lock on it, that must be a thing, right? And it was only 15 gold, and I had 16 gold, so I got it for you.
It was 15 gold?
Yeah, because she doesn't really know what it is, and she doesn't have a key. So you're
If-
gonna have to figure out how to unlock it, but I suspect it might be something you would like.
If
Or
we
maybe,
open
or
the
maybe it's,
scroll-
or maybe
and
it's
it
blank and
says-
it's nothing.
Yeah, if we open the scroll and it says friendship is the key,
All
I'm gonna burn everything.
So can I
The lock
have?
is on it, but it's just a piece of leather that holds the lock on.
I'm still gonna examine it a little bit, because
Oh yeah, don't just go
like
cutting off. You gotta, maybe you have to, like, I don't know. Maybe there's a word that's a key or something.
So I just cut it open.
Mm,
Oh,
Jeez.
Okay.
Oh no. I'm gonna duck for cover.
she
Yeah,
told me
she
not to.
cringes.
What's
I
going on,
got
Ben?
to.
I'm gonna get closer and look over his shoulder and try to see it. Try to
I'm
look
cringing a little bit, stepping back.
As soon as you're like, you should not do
Okay.
that, I'm just
At
go
you
ahead
guys
and
are
do it.
stepping back, and I'm
I'm-
getting closer to look.
I'm behind a shelf, peeking out with my shield up, covering everything except like one eyeball
Yeah, I'm
as I'm
ducking.
peering over.
Okay, so you cut the band. Are you like unrolling it right now?
Yes.
So Wilfred was looking with one eye. Laren was looking right over his shoulder.
Yep.
Ansel is
I'm back. What's going on?
I'm in super cringe mode. I'm just like, and
Lucian
everything's
is
locked up.
opening a scroll that you guys just bought.
Oh, I'm gonna get up there with him. I'm like, ooh, what's this?
I'm the only one taking precautions.
No,
Yes.
I'm ducking too. I
And-
totally ducked. I told him not to open it.
So Zeta ducked and is looking away.
Yeah, I'm super cringe, like waiting for an explosion of some kind with my eyes shut. I'm expecting the world to
And
blow.
before blindness, deafness.
Yeah.
Alright, I
Welcome
got
to
a gift for
weird.
this.
A shelf in front of me. I am taking precautions.
And
If you doomed us all, I'm gonna be
There's
very
like-
upset.
Aaron's like, what is it? What does it say? What does it say?
there we go. Perfect gift for what will most likely happen.
Right? And
Son of
it's
a bitch.
Lucian's last day.
It's Raiders of the Lost Ark. Everybody looking now melts.
So you pull on the marble end pieces and unravel the scroll, and there's a blinding white flash. And Zeta, you're crouched and looking away. You hear a clattering. When you turn around, the scroll is on the floor and no one else is there.
Oh hell!
What the what? I picture her like coming out of the cringe
There's-
and turn it around. Yeah, well, where'd everybody
There
go?
was marking on the paper, but the ink is quickly disintegrating, dissolving. The paper is starting to disappear too, just leaving the marble end pieces.
She just
Oh,
reaches out
God
and
damn.
tries to. Where are my friends?
So everybody else, you're kind of crowded around Lucian, who opens up the scroll. And just as you open the scroll, there's a flash. You blink away the
I
blindness.
thought Wilfred was looking away too, or no?
yeah, I was behind a
No,
shelf.
he was peeking
like
over
I'm.
his.
Oh,
He
okay.
was peeking. He wasn't like right
No, no,
there
I-
staring, but he was peeking.
Yeah, I was peeking at behind a shelf with my shield up, like covering everything except my eye. Damn it!
Yep.
I
and
should have looked
it
away.
was just everybody looking at the scroll. You
Laren
blink away the
definitely would have been
blindness
looking.
and find yourself in a dark, pitch black hallway, completely constructed of stone brick. You can't see very far out. Well, Wilfred can't see at all. Ansel can't see at all. It's just Laren and Lucian can see a little bit.
So
I
they're
can't see?
they're there. They're just blind.
No, we're gone.
You're in a different
They
place.
are not where you are. They're in a
Oh.
completely different place.
I'm gonna
Oh,
throw up dancing
shit.
lights around us. So that at least the other two members of the party here can see.
So this is something I was not expecting to do today.
Oh no! Damn you, Lucian!
I'm glad I can fuck everything up.
Oh, it wasn't just Lucian. It was one magic item that ended up on her table of thousands of items. And then you guys ended up rolling and finding that one and then decided to buy it and open it tonight.
I wasn't. Oh, damn it!
I told him not to.
Well, then you shouldn't have given it to me.
Oh my god, what was I bought it for? Oh.
You should
I'm
give
not
it to
taking
me.
responsibility for you guys getting sucked into a portal. I'm just
Wait,
can't.
is the shopkeeper with us too?
No, she is not. She was on the other
Oh
side of it.
no!
You know what? I'm just, for the sake of this, because it's probably gonna end up being a multi-session thing that this actually goes on for. Zeta, when you looked at the scroll on the floor as it's starting to disintegrate,
Yeah.
the same thing happens to you.
What happens to me?
You get pulled in
Become-
just moments behind
Oh.
them.
Because I
Aw,
totally
damn
would
it.
have like jumped to touch it. So crap.
Otherwise,
hell.
it would be like us four doing a whole nother thing for like multiple
Yeah, it would
sessions.
Son
be
of a-
Like on your
minimum one
Right.
full session after this one.
The reality
Oh.
is, she would have scrambled for that scroll once her friend disappeared. That's the reality anyway.
Hmm.
So, it's not like it's a stretch at all.
It's the item, the scroll, is specifically the instant that it's looked at as it's opened. It transports everyone looking at it. So I'm stretching that a little bit just so that we
Thank
don't
you.
have everyone split up.
Well,
appreciate
technically,
it.
Wilfred was looking at it.
Damn.
That's why I
Damn
pulled
you.
Wilfred in.
Yeah. I did say I
Um.
would peek with one eye. So
So you see
I'm gonna start
through this,
throttling him.
like with the dancing lights,
What's that?
you can see,
Oh, okay.
with the dancing lights, you can see it's a relatively narrow hallway, maybe 10 feet across. It's not tiny, but not a whole lot of space. And it stretches out as far ahead as you can see. And behind you, it stretches maybe 40 or 50 feet before it takes a sharp turn.
While this happens, I'm putting on my hooded lantern and turning it on so I can get like a spotlight effect so I can start observing it with the light as well.
Hey, my cool character item can come into use here too.
Aaron's
I
like,
also pull out my
"Whoa."
eerie lantern.
Aaron's like, whoa, that's not what I expected.
God damn
Wow.
you, Luthien.
What?
God damn you. The one I bring you into the store and you immediately get us teleported. God.
You told me to read the scroll.
I
Am
did
I
no
here
such
yet?
thing.
Have I just plopped in and heard this? I told
Yeah,
you
you plopped in just a couple seconds
Hey.
behind everyone.
not to
God damn
open
it. God damn it.
Everybody quit screaming!
I'm lucky to even have caught up with your asses.
It doesn't matter, we're here now.
Where is here?
Yes. I don't know.
We're gonna find out. Also, I'm gonna take this time, because I was still holding on to that bag of scrolls. I'm gonna hand them to the shopkeep. Hopefully she's okay.
The shopkeep's not with us, dude.
She's not with
Oh, I
you.
thought she was.
Nope.
No.
We're alone in a weird dark location and we have no idea where.
Here, give me that bag of scrolls.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Luthien, see what you could do with.
Maybe we've got another one in here that'll reverse this.
Do you see? Well, I mean, you don't see him, but you see Wilfred's armor start like clattering.
Cool,
As he's,
are we
like,
gonna
shaking
open
it.
more scrolls?
Yeah.
No,
No.
more scrolls.
This time,
Can I open
spellcraft
one?
it before you open it.
I wanna open one.
I
Not
reach
right
into the
now.
bag,
I was still working the bugs out of this.
I reach in the bag, I pull out a scroll, and I
Well,
open
we
it.
are-
Sorry.
Blissfully ignorant, so we won't know.
Um,
Shit. God damn it.
so, looking at the scrolls, you see that the spell, all three of the scrolls are spell scrolls with you. There's Haste and Dominate Monster,
Oh, nice.
which are spells you're familiar with in theory. Then there's one that you've never seen before or never even heard of, called Ventriloquism.
Well, that one sounds fun. Well, two of these definitely aren't helping us. The third one might.
Let's walk and talk. We gotta find our way out of here.
You know,
So which way do we?
I say two of them won't help, but one of them might help. I mean, maybe a little bit.
I can maybe use them, right? I don't know. I can use scrolls, can I?
Yeah, you would totally be able to use them. You can't. You can only use them the one time though. You can't copy them into a spellbook kind of thing like I can.
Right.
That's all. That's the only difference.
So which way do we go? As I like roll the light back to the two ways. So there's one way with light, and then the other way that turns a corner.
Well,
Which way?
all right, guys.
You owe me 15 gold, jerk face.
What?
Here's your receipt. That I did bring with me.
You. We teleport into who knows what sort of crazy dimension thing, and you gave me a receipt.
Yeah, because I want my 15 gold. At least
Okay,
I get some spending money
Here's
for
two
having to
platinum.
get sucked into a portal.
I don't have any gold because I'm rich. Here's 2 platinum.
I'm gonna start
Okay,
walking
fair.
away from these two people because they're starting to frustrate me. We are lost in God knows where. I'm just gonna walk a direction. I don't even care which way I'm going.
Oh, then we'll
Um,
I will continue on with Wilfred whichever way he's going.
Yeah, we're gonna just follow because we stay together.
I don't even know where I'm going.
It's,
Do you need a little bit of time to like kind of?
yeah, I'm literally building a map for you guys right now.
Oh, okay. Take your time.
Oh,
Like 10-minute
Well, in that
recess.
yeah.
I'll pull you over so you can at least see the map that you're on for now.
Oh, the
Ah.
fancy new type of map. Oh, you poor thing. You're building that right now. Aw,
I wasn't
We are so
planning
sorry.
to, but I am now.
you're amazing.
So fucking cool.
Do we not have the
Oh,
best
and there's
DM
fog
ever?
war.
There, so now the dynamic lighting is in,
I love that.
and I need to
Can
build
you add
all this,
effects for
and
lanterns?
I can add items and then give
Yeah.
the items light. So that's something else I have to do, and give me a little bit because I have a lot of work to do.
We're
Yeah,
so
problem.
sorry.
Take your
I was
time.
just curious.
We've ruined
I'm-
things, guys.
I'm
Good.
building a character right now. so-
Hashtag blame Luthien.
The thing that bugs me about this is the Roll20 doesn't actually preserve the size of an object. When you
Hmm.
add it as an image, it
Mhm.
adds it as a 3-tile image rather than actually keeping its size.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Um,
lame.
And it's a giant pain in the butt.
I can't really use any magic right now, guys. So I don't know if we have time to rest for a little bit.
Why
Take a
can't
little
you-
short rest.
Why can't you use magic?
I used it.
Yeah.
Well,
did
yeah,
some-
but you
Well-
use more of it.
I did some things. We
Well,
did a
what
little
kind of things?
some sneaky things.
Oh yeah, what kind of sneaky
We
things?
snuck.
I like sneaky things.
There was a lady selling potions, and there
Was
were like
it- Is that
flies.
when you showed up earlier with the potions?
I did buy a potion,
You
but there
bought
were
them.
Wait,
Like,
I bought no. I don't.
were you the one that touched that
I
guy's?
wouldn't steal. I wouldn't steal.
Why not? Why? I mean, that's how you get things for free.
That's not good to steal.
Don't go giving him this advice, random portal sucker man.
Portals? I don't suck any portals. What are you talking about?
You know what? We got
It's not
sucked
good
into
to
a portal.
Jesus.
It's not good to steal. I was. There were flies, and we were like wondering what the flies were coming from. So we went and
So
go
we
look,
snuck
and
in.
But I went invisible, and then twice.
Oh,
Now I don't have any more spells.
So you were the one that touched that guy's butt.
well, he bumped me.
You're Laren, what are you out doing, man? You're out here touching people's butts? That's sexual harassment.
He bumped into me.
He was
While
just trying to run through
while
the door.
invisible,
We
by
were
the way.
both trying to escape. You might have
Oh, I
noticed
bumped
a
into
little
him.
frog come running out the door shortly
I had
after.
to go
That was me.
invisible so they wouldn't see me because I wasn't supposed to be back there. But there was a dead body back there. We saw a
That's
dead
what I'm
body.
He wa-
saying. There's a body back there. And now,
he
where
was-
the fuck are we to even be able to figure that? Oh my gosh.
But I had to use my magic so they wouldn't see me.
Did you molest a man with magic?
While invisible, it
It's
seems
not
like
molestation if it's like, you know, just a graze and you're running by. It's not like it was intentional.
I just broke into his thing and saw his dead bodies.
Whoa. Wait, what?
He's got a body or something.
you
know,
didn't see any
big.
bodies. You told me this specifically.
There's like 1,000 maggots, man. Where do you think?
Can you guys rewind to the dead bodies that this dude has?
Supposedly,
Ugh.
there's a terrible rotten smell, and there's like 1,000 frogs all hanging out there. They're the only reason why he's not swarming with flies constantly, because of the pile of maggots. By the way, they
There
were
were
pretty
mushrooms.
tasty, but there was
Wait,
So, so while
There
they're
were-
saying this, I
think
elbow Luthien. I'm like, yeah, they're accusing weird but totally innocent people of horrible things.
I'm not accusing. It's not like this unfounded accusation. We were there. There's so many
There
maggots,
were mushrooms.
guys. Yeah, and he seemed
They
to
were
be
also
acting-
trespassing.
Oh,
So
I think
hold
the dead body was helping the mushrooms grow.
on.
yeah.
Wait, now there's dead body mushrooms?
Yeah.
What did you guys get into when I was reading a freaking book?
Shopping.
I don't know.
That is not shopping.
I was shopping. I bought this, and I like pull out the crimson hair dye. I'm like, this is some cool shit, and they
Ah,
were in the back
I didn't
milling
know that.
around that innocent shopkeeper's stuff.
Anyway, if we just
Innocent
rest a little
mind.
bit,
Yeah.
Froggy foot.
if we just rest a
Hey,
little
you
bit,
think
I'll
I'll
get
look
more
good with
I'll have
this?
more I can do more magic.
Do you think I'll look good if I dye my hair crimson with this?
Hell yes.
I think this might be a.
I mean, it looks like
guess
blood.
I guess what I'm trying to say is I think this might be a good time to rest a little bit because I don't know what the hell is down here and I might want to have some magic.
That might make it a bad time to rest. We don't know what's down here. You want to get eaten by spiders? There could be
Okay,
giant
okay.
spiders.
Okay.
Take things
You're
take
the-
things slow, guys. Come on.
I mean, I'm not really worried because we have the Crimson Shadow, so I'm
Oh
sure we're
my
gonna be
God.
fine.
Crimson
Exactly.
Shadow got us sucked into this portal.
You're welcome.
All right.
He knows
well,
what he probably knows what he's doing.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
obviously, we made a couple mistakes getting up to this point, harassing innocent shopkeepers, molesting people while invisible, and opening magical things we weren't supposed to.
Yeah.
None
I
of that
didn't
matters.
molest
None of that matters if we
anybody.
shut up, quiet. None of that matters unless we find our way out of here and find our way back to our wagon and our stuff, because we left a lot of stuff back there. Don't forget the Kodo. We need to take care of that Kodo.
I read this book where some people went through like a portal into another realm, and they were there for like many years,
Oh,
and then
God.
they find their way back. And when they came
Oh,
back
God
to the
damn it.
portal, I mean, they like lived half their life in there, and then they came back to the portal, and like no time had passed, and they were like maybe
Ugh.
like a minute had passed. So maybe maybe that'll happen. I mean, maybe we'll have some amazing adventures in here, and we'll become kings.
What?
Kings, and and then once we find our way back, it'll be like no time even passed.
Oh,
Maybe.
God damn it. And
Rainbow
as I like
Flag.
slump over, are we good to walk a little bit to the
He
up
wants
here?
to
Because I
be
kind of
a
want to
king.
walk in this direction.
Sort of, but I'm still working on
Yeah,
a lot
stay
of
put.
stuff.
Stay put. We're still discussing. You're gonna have to listen
Okay.
to us bicker a little while longer. Wilfred.
This is... I don't know if any of you have scrolled out on this map. This is a big...
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's very
Now I
big.
feel bad.
Me too.
Guys, random question: insight or intimidation?
Insight.
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 Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
What was the question? I mean,
I'm
Pick the
building a
one you like.
sorcerer for another game, and I'm trying to decide on my proficiencies with.
oh, gotcha.
Insight's good
Well,
for
it depends on
wizards,
what kind of a
'cause
character you're building, I guess, right?
sorcerer.
I mean, intimidation is pretty good, but if you already have something else like persuasion or whatnot, then insight.
Not
I mean,
necessary.
a sorcerer has a high charisma, right? So he's going to have a high intimidation. If you don't have deception or persuasion, then intimidation.
I
would be
do
good.
have
But if you-
deception as a class skill.
Yeah, so you can use that. You
Mm,
don't need to. You don't need necessarily both. Unless you think it fits your character. Is your character intimidating?
How weird. Sorry. I thought I
Sorry,
like popped out for a second.
I changed the background over to white so I can see my lighting stuff easier.
Neato.
I'll change
Yeah,
it
this
back in a
would've been
little bit
cool.
once this is closer to done.
So I'm just gonna straight up say this. Better this happen now than later. Because if we were like riding on that wagon, half of us probably would have been zapped to this weird zone. Oh dear, this is gonna be interesting. As I point
We
to
are missing
Luthien and the
someone
rest,
in here.
you
Never mind,
damn
Xaver's
better
a
hope
top.
that we have some really cool stuff in this weird whatever this place is. Actually, I'm gonna investigate this area right now that we're in right now, this like little zone, and see if anything
Okay.
comes to mind. Just gonna do a quick look around.
You can tell that it's some sort of catacomb or dungeon based on the architecture. This is more like big city construction, though. You're not really familiar with it.
Looks like on one side there's a wall, on the other side just like a void, like it falls into who
The
knows
open
what
space
darkness.
is still just wall.
Oh, okay. So it
Oh,
walls
it's
on
It's
both
just a
sides.
limitation of the the visibility.
I understand. So there's walls on both
Perfect.
sides.
Yep.
Or like in a corridor.
Yeah.
looks like a catacomb. Never seen
There's-
one that's big, but
Yeah, just rock and wood. She pats the wall. Unhelpfully.
I'm gonna talk to
Hmm.
my. I'm gonna like hold up my ring like I'm talking to it and be like, "Hey, where are? Do you know where? Do you see where we are? Can you help me? Can you? If you can help me, let me know."
oh, Luthien,
That big?
I forgot we should ask this instead.
It might not.
Um,
It doesn't always. It doesn't
Just
always.
because I'm
respond.
probably gonna move a lot of stuff around, I'm gonna pop you back to Nurgala for now.
Sure.
What was that, Willie?
Hey, has your connection to Hugin gone away?
Oh,
Yes.
'cause too far.
I'm just gonna guess yes, because like it's not that far. It's like 100 feet.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The connection is 100 feet. We're just.
Yeah. The connection with my familiar is only 100 feet, so
So
I'm
Hugin
gonna
poofed
assume.
when you did.
Yeah,
Oh no, he'd still be out there.
Oh, he
Just-
does. He would be. Okay. He's going, where's Dad?
you just have no connection with them anymore.
Exactly. Can't give him commands. Can't like figure out how far he is from me or any of that kind of crap.
He could, with a long
Dang.
ritual, summon him.
I could
Or-
re-summon him, try to like commune with him to see
I don't know. Oh,
what happened, but it's not gonna, it's not really gonna help much.
Right.
No,
Mhm.
no.
Just gonna figure out how much traffic on the city streets of Nargala.
Then he's just gonna be stuck in here with us.
Exactly. He'd just be down
Yeah.
here with us. If we needed him, I could bring him here. Yes.
Probably
I
not.
think it's dangerous for him to be here.
Yeah, and he'd be in owl form, so that means I'd have to bring
Well-
basically a new spirit as a different animal.
Oh,
There's not really like. It's not really dangerous for a familiar because like if something happens to him, he can just always resummon him. He can't like really die. He can
mm.
temporarily go die, but not like permanently.
Yeah.
Like Blue and Violet, my wolves.
Yeah.
Also,
kinda
Hitomi, I am.
yeah.
I feel so bad for you because like you had to put up with our crap. Sorry.
It's alright, it was just not anticipated, so I didn't do this for prep earlier.
Yeah.
The odds
yeah,
of this
we-
happening are like 1 in 12,000 or something.
Yeah.
And huge,
Just on straight probability.
right? And he got two. I mean, I cannot believe I found the second ring out of character. I did not expect that. So that's two really unlikely items.
I know,
Ye-
the dice
ye-
are just like, hey, you should just completely give up on planning anything.
I mean,
Because
to be
it's
fair,
not gonna work ever again.
yeah, nah. I mean, to be fair, when I died, you were like, "Oh, the only way he comes back is with a D100 roll." Oh, but I guess there he is now. I couldn't
Yeah.
believe you got that too. Like, we are
At
just.
least-
This campaign
this
is
time-
really conspiring.
At least this time we
It's
didn't
really
derail your
conspiring
campaign
to-
because we're murder hobos.
We're not murder
no, it
hobos.
wasn't because you were murder hobos. Just because
Not this time anyway.
random dice and then curiosity.
Probability has gone astray with us. I think we should just
And-
expect this by now.
I expect Luthien to do the exact opposite of what I ask him from now on. That's for sure.
I mean,
I'm
it
fully
was the
aware.
way you said it.
I think she's fully aware now that you were gonna do the opposite of what advice she gives you.
Well, yeah, it's kind of the way you said it.
So
I said, don't open it. And you went,
Right,
okay,
so
open.
I gotta do it. I mean, I was gonna investigate it, but yeah, no, you said don't do it, so nah, I gotta.
So, I'm just proposing a new team name because this is what we do basically. I propose that we just become Team Fuck Probability or Fuck Fate or something like that.
Fate fuckers.
Yeah, Fate has no control over us.
I don't know. I
That's
feel like
actually
surprise
the only-
party fits even better than ever. So
What party?
The surprise party.
Surprise party.
right, isn't that what we were going with?
Yeah.
I thought
That was
surprise
the
party
first one
was
I came
the name.
up with.
I thought that was the name we had decided on. Was
No, we
surprise
never
Party.
made it. We were just throwing stuff out. I don't think we ever decided on anything.
I
Oh,
think
the-
surprise party is what it should be.
It should definitely.
Surprise Party and Flagrant Few were the two really good
Yeah.
ones, but we had never been asked like, oh, what's the name of your group? Though we are pretty renowned by now, probably.
You've been asked a couple of times, but you never had an answer.
Not fair.
Surprise.
So next,
also.
yeah, I'm okay with Surprise Party.
Looking up this thesaurus for surprise, because surprise just boring.
Surprise.
We won the lotto, guys. Is what we did. We won the D&D lotto roll. The only person who's punished right now is B.
Or we lost. We won.
yeah.
We won,
Can I
or
cut in
maybe
real
we
quick?
lost. Depends on how this turns out, right?
Hmm.
What do you want to say?
Hey. Hitomi, how long do you think this is gonna take you?
I
Where is
have one more branch. Nope, that's done, so I just have to put all the lighting barriers in now.
Okay, I'm gonna disappear for like 15 minutes and I'll be right back.
Yeah, I should be ready by then.
Okay, cool.
Or at least close.
So I think this is the time to go use the bathroom, go get drinks,
Right.
or unless you want to keep talking about
Yeah.
how we okay. So we got a fighter paladin that defied death and came back with weird magic powers that even he doesn't understand. We got a druid who's a druid, so that's already weird enough as it is, and she's just gone crazy with her magical powers and the shiny rings and finding everything she needs up to this point. We got a little guy
Got
who
two
just
more I need, but yeah.
two more, and then we got this new guy that's like, well, we haven't seen any surprises, but then I think this is the time when he shines and just surprises everybody. And then Luthien, who just pulls us out of or into crazy situations left and right. It is.
That's what I do.
We win tournaments. We kill demon frogs. What else do? We make friends with lizard guys that probably eat humans, and we, well, commit murder on a daily basis. So, goddamn this party.
Well, I mean, Laren hasn't committed any murder.
And you know what?
Yet, but I think,
Well, I guess I did commit a little murder.
yeah, or at least you tried to.
You were
totally
one of the
agree with that.
worst.
Well,
Maybe not intentionally, but you kind of slaughtered that guy who was trying to give up.
I
Yeah.
missed out of character. I didn't
yeah,
hear
it
it.
was. You didn't intend to, but you did. But, yeah.
Bloodlust. It was the
But
bloodlust.
it made sense, you know, yeah, like,
Chalk it up to just sort of like overzealous in combat, sort of.
yeah.
Nah, I'm
She
gonna chalk it up to bloodlust.
Well, I
But
think
Laren's.
it makes sense for her to, like, you know, she was doing a lot of killing, and she's an animal, and she had been in that shape for a while, and there's a lot of, like, you know, animalistic, you know, qualities in that stage. So it makes sense for her to just continue to, you know.
Laren's still a
attack.
murder virgin. He hasn't killed anybody yet.
Yeah, give it time.
That's gonna change. That's
If all
gonna
goes
change
well, you will.
Yeah, he will.
It was like the thing from Dragon Ball Z Abridged. You're hanging with the right crowd.
Yeah, exactly. don't bother. You're the right crowd. It's gonna happen eventually. I mean, to be
haven't
fair.
died yet. You're hanging with the right crowd.
Yeah,
Give it
exactly.
time.
Well, Laren
Yeah, I
wants to do
true.
heroic things, you know. So he's not shy to like get into things if it's like he's fighting evil or fighting something bad.
Well, 2 out of 3 of us have died so far. I think this might be the area where another one of us bites the dust and miraculously revives.
Maybe,
But,
or maybe they won't survive.
Maybe. But whose fault is that then? The person who showed us the shop? The person who bought the scroll? The person who opened the scroll? Or the person who, I don't know, helped her find glasses so we could do this crazy crap?
I just
I think we
wanted the
all-
ring.
You didn't have to give it to him, though.
I didn't have
The
to
scroll.
give him the scroll. I bought it for him. I didn't think he would open it right there.
Nah.
Nobody
Anyways, I'll be
knew
right
what the
back. Use the
nobody
restroom.
knew. Nobody's really at fault. Nobody knew what the scroll was going to do, and let's face it.
There was a
once we-
lock on it.
Once it was the dice's fault because once we found the scroll, it was pretty much inevitable this was going to happen. It's just a matter of when.
When, yeah, but it didn't. You
Yeah.
didn't think he'd just break it open right there.
It's nobody's fault but the dice.
But it actually, I mean, you can't fault. It's not really a fault anyway. You can't because that's his character. He's gonna do. You know, he's contrarian. He's gonna do the opposite of what you ask him to do.
Well, I mean, eventually we were going to open that scroll no matter what. I
Right.
mean, it's almost like I said, it's just nothing's to blame except the dice that determined that we would find that scroll.
I mean, I'm so psyched about. I'm still in the glow over finding that second ring. I'm pretty excited about that. I cannot believe it. I never expected to have 2 of them. Or, I mean, half of them. I'm giddy. I don't even know what they do, really. But I know it's a big deal for for
You only
forever.
know that they have an effect once all 4 of them are
All
together.
together, yeah. And my mentor had one, and there were other intelligent spellcasters who, or not spellcasters, I don't know the word, people who had the rings. I wanna, if we ever make it out of this hole, I wanna go talk to that old guy that we met, or that I met at the competition,
Mm-hmm.
because he knows about the rings. But I guess he probably told me everything he knows. Dang, I can't stop staring at this awful GIF. I need a palette cleanser. GIF, I forget. Whatever.
One downside is we never got to check out the other stores.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, back to tokens, and I can scoot along and see what I can see. Because I don't want you to be able to see, like, a hallway from around a corner.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh, it's dark and scary. So yeah, who would have thought our actions would have led to this? Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you
we
again.
didn't get to check the other stores, Wilfred.
No, we didn't. We didn't get to check the other stores. My epiphany that maybe Luthien would like to see this store a bit more would eventually lead to us being here. Didn't expect it. Thought I was being a good friend. But
Yep.
that's neither here nor there.
I'm just gonna step away for a minute, guys.
Alright.
Da-da-da-da. I swear if I
I
die
have,
again down here, I'd be very mad.
I have like a 1 pound thing of cheese balls.
Right next to you.
Yeah, it's my snack. It's like a big tub of them, basically.
I think those were Gage's favorites. He loves those things.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
I can't eat that. Poor old me with my lactose intolerance. It's a
They're
curse.
not real. I don't think they're real cheese. They're like,
Cheese flavored.
yeah. I don't think they're real. I don't know. Maybe it probably does have some. It has like butter.
Probably. Butter is usually put in those kinds of things.
Yeah.
I don't have anything right next to me except, well, I have cookies and chips, but I'm not eating them right now. I'm so immersed in the shenanigans. Who would have thought? Certainly not I. And here I was just gonna go up to the lady and be like, hey, do you have any like shields or like a catalog of like weapons or armors or like anything that I would be interested in here? And maybe I would find something cool that could help us out, but nah. Just kinda happened.
And this is just building the map for the place. I don't even have any of the token or creatures in here.
Yeah.
No, I haven't put any of them in yet.
Oh my. Feels bad.
We can just kind of take it slow.
I want to get out of here.
I'm gonna work on the creatures as we go, but I'm
Well, yeah.
busy with making sure the map is at least ready for now because that takes a lot longer.
Yeah, and I bet you
Okay.
weren't expecting this to happen, so
Chances are
You
we
take your
won't
time.
have time for more than maybe one encounter anyway.
Yeah,
I swear if we get out of here and like 10 years have passed, I'm gonna be super pissed.
Well, that could happen too. The opposite of what I was.
Exactly. So my sword would never have gotten picked up. Uh,
Mhm.
my parent, I actually need to go see my character's mom, so I don't know how she would be. Probably not great. Uh, that
It could
crazy
be. I
druid
mean,
guy.
could be we're still in the same. We're still in the same world. It's not like we didn't necessarily go to another plane or anything. We might have, but we could even be just in the same world, so the same time might pass. But it's possible
Maybe,
we go to another plane of existence and we might return and maybe no time it will have passed. Maybe.
maybe,
we
but
don't know.
then
We don't know where
we
we
don't
are.
know if we don't know if we're in even the same city or in the same continent.
Right. Or we could be.
So
I
we
mean,
could.
other than Luthien being able to contact with Hugin, I mean, we could even be just like in the same city and just like underground or something.
We
Which
could also be in an entirely different part of the multiverse.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, exactly.
where I can't get my cool ass sword and Gage can't go find Rex's because, you know, yeah, reason. Oh man, I hadn't even thought about what his character might happen to his character if he can't go do his thing. You know, his
alright, now just to go check all of my lighting stuff.
I have a friend who he's an atheist and he's also like a believer in like the or like an advocate of like the multiverse sort of philosophy or theory or whatever that like every if every possible reality exists. And I tried to post to him, well, if you believe that, then wouldn't it be logical to assume there is a reality where there is a God? And what if that's
Ooh.
ours? And he did like he didn't like that
Is he an
suggestion.
atheist?
Yeah, yeah, I would just said he was an atheist. I would just play messing with him because he was talking about
Hey,
the multiverse thing, and I knew he was an atheist. So I was like, well, based on the your theory that if it's if it could exist, that it does exist, like that reality does exist, might not necessarily be
mhm.
ours, but it exists. Then, with that in mind, then you'd have to only it would have to you'd have to assume that there is a reality where there is a God.
Because there has to be at least one
Right.
in the
Based on that
vast,
theory. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
on the vastness of the multiverse.
And I was like,
If
well,
it's
what if it and
possible,
what what if it's ours? you know?
wow, that must have really got his grinded his gears or something.
A little bit, yeah. I mean, I would just mess with him. Whatever.
That's pretty good. Of course, I obviously believe our universe has a God, because, Christian, Catholic raised. Not really, I don't really go to Catholic church anymore, but I still believe in God. I do wish I could go to church on Sundays, though. Damn you, Walmart, having to need me work on Sunday.
You could probably push for that. I mean, I don't know how long you've worked there, but I mean, the fact that if you do want to go to church on Sunday, it would be a very good reason to specifically request that day off.
I can, but Sundays are days where I can get hours. And right now, while I'm still going to school, I've requested my days off to be days when I have class. So, unfortunately,
I've used
working the weekend is my
I've used
thing.
I've used that excuse before to get Sundays off, but my actual motivation was to watch football.
Hmm. Football is entertaining. Not something I'd spend my Sundays. Well, maybe after church I
Church.
would watch football, but I actually would generally want to go to church because
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if any of y'all are religious, but I am a little
I've
bit.
been to quite a bit of church, mostly because of my parents are missionaries, so I have
Oh yeah, so
I have a very
requirement for
conservative
you.
background. But yeah, I mean that's
My
fine.
wife and I go to the temple pretty often.
Ooh, what's that like?
Um, Lots of monks wearing orange, and
Oh,
uh,
like Buddhist?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
That's neat.
and then I always have to give money, like any other religion. It's
Yeah,
just how it goes. Got to pay your
yeah.
tithes.
Well, they have to maintain, they have to maintain.
But I do a lot of their maintenance for them, so
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
I mean, for the most
Yeah,
part, the monks do their
Buddhism's
own, but when it comes to like when they want to build onto the temple and stuff like that, I do a lot of it for them.
that's really cool of you, man.
Cool. So in a sense, you are in a sense you are already contributing. Maybe not, maybe monetarily as well, but I'm saying if you didn't contribute monetarily, I'd say your contributions are still sufficient, or I don't know what they would call it, but I'm not Buddhist.
Well, technically speaking,
Graciously.
I don't have to give anything. I mean,
Yeah.
it's it's not as strict as like Catholicism. It's really looked down on if you're not putting money in that tithes tray.
Well,
You know what I mean?
Christianity
Mhm.
and I think Catholicism both are. There's an expectation of 10% of your income to be given
Catholicism is
as a as a
pretty heavy.
minimum. Yeah, and that's just as a minimum. And then they, always say you can't give more.
Yeah,
You could.
that's true.
But
Yeah.
to be fair too, like they need they need funds to operate, to provide you with the services that the church provides. A lot of them are, I think, beneficial services to a community. So I'm not like one of those kind of people that think that everybody who's in doing that is just trying to get rich off it. I do think there are some like televangelists, whatever, that kind of stuff. I'm not a fan of that,
No.
but I also think some people are actually, in a lot of ways, churches or temples or whatever. I think they are a positive thing to have in a community. Just me personally.
I like how they're just a place you can go and just you can just be there, you don't have to worship anything like worship actually, you don't have to be a member of the
Yeah.
church. You're allowed to be there, be safe in a weird way. And it kind of honestly it breaks my heart when I hear about like church shootings and stuff like that because like that's even if you don't respect God or believe in God or anything, that's not a place where violence should happen at all.
From excuse me.
Bless you.
From a psychological perspective, I believe that I'm not, I don't know the exact studies and all that, but in general, from what I understand, people who are religious are in general happier than people who aren't. I feel like religion kind of gives people a purpose,
Mhm.
and so it doesn't really, in my eyes at least, what I think, it doesn't really matter necessarily what your religion is, but I think people in general will benefit from having something they believe in. Maybe give them some kind of purpose in life and might make them happier. So I don't see why it's not a negative thing as long as your religion isn't something that might cause harm to others. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no,
Like there
man.
are there are certain religions, certain extreme versions of such religions in which it's encouraged to cause harm to others, and I don't think that's good. But beyond that, like as long as you're not hurting anybody else, go.
Yeah, honestly, I've been to a couple of churches where if you weren't like a Catholic Christian, you were kind of looked down upon, and other religions weren't really, they weren't okay with them because they,
Westboro
they
Baptist
believed that
Church
there
is
was
an
the
easy
one.
one.
Yeah, yeah. But I've seen a couple over here where I live. But as far as my experience with spirituality and religion goes, if it makes you happy and it gives you fulfillment in your life, go for it. Be a
Yeah,
Buddhist. Be an atheist if you need
I
to.
think in most cases it's a positive thing for people, regardless of if it's something that you agree with or you don't. For that person, it could be a positive thing. So.
Yeah. And hey, never doubt the power of human belief because maybe if you believe hard enough in something, it might exist in some way, shape, or form, in a
Maybe for
different
space
multiverse.
orcs.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
space orcs.
Damn them.
Believe it so hard they make it
Oh,
real.
man. Yeah, yeah, exactly. My imagination is true. Oh, God. The night creatures are real. I believed
All
in them
right,
and
I'm
they
back.
became real. Hi, Gage.
Let's kick some ass.
No.
Nah.
Okay.
We've decided to sacrifice you to whatever Leviathan gods live in this place.
Yeah, so we can escape safely. And then your god lady, demon lady, can barter for your soul.
Where are we? The screen is black now.
I'm back.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Hi.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
You missed a very deep discussion about religion and spirituality. It
I did?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I had a really good chat.
wasn't that deep.
Okay.
We were just talking.
Well, I hadn't ate dinner yet tonight, and I was like, I'm really hungry.
Nah, you're good, man. But yeah, we were like, don't knock it till you try it. There's probably a god in one multiverse somewhere, maybe ours. And
or
Probably
just
not
a
where
being
the-
Don't
that
be-
is
Probably
godlike
not in this
powerful.
fucking portal.
yeah,
More like
Well,
it could be a
okay.
devil at this point.
Just kidding.
I mean, we know undead and demons exist, so there's probably a god that's like looking at us and being like, "Yo, what the hell are you guys doing? Come on, like, stop getting in so much trouble, God." I mean,
There's only one god, and his name is Luthien.
oh, okay,
Oh my.
sure.
Okay, Crimson Tide.
Roll that.
Wow.
It's Red Tide. It's more like it.
Whoa, I didn't know it was that time of the month for me, but alright.
Oof.
Red Tide is when things die off in an ocean. You guys know that, right? It's not just about.
Mm.
Like, that's what I was referring to, okay?
Sure you were, but
Mm-hmm.
You gotta
for me.
spin it.
Of course I do.
Crimson Tide is Alabama.
Damn right, roll tide.
Ugh. So are we good to go, or do you need a little bit more time, B?
I'm just finishing off tokens.
Cool.
Or,
We'll chat. We'll shoot the breeze a little bit more. So yeah, we are in a dank situation, guys. How do you feel about this? How do you feel about possibly being in a totally different plane of existence, and or maybe possibly a continent away from where we were previous?
seems, as the
Cool.
kids would say, rather lit.
It's not well
It's
lit
dark
here.
in
It is
here,
dark.
actually.
My patron isn't going to be happy about this, that's for sure.
Yeah, you should probably get on that and ask
Oh,
her.
you had someplace to be.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Ansel went and sat in the corner if you guys read the text chat.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I was like,
Right.
no, I wonder what he's doing. Well,
I had plans for what we were gonna do tonight in session. This was not them.
yeah, that's RB.
No, it's not. It's just what happened.
The world is random and
And
confusing.
unfortunately, we're not totally theater of the mind, so I have a lot of stuff to do.
Actually,
We can do some theater of the mind if it makes it easier, just for
Yeah, she's
just for this
almost done
session.
now.
No,
Yeah.
I'm almost done by now anyway.
Yeah.
but like in the future
Um,
reference, if it like we fuck up things again, I'm pretty cool with Theater of the Mind too, because I've played a couple games like it, and it was actually kind of fun.
Yeah,
That's all right.
I
It's
just
just
have the stuff at my disposal to do more
I'm-
than just theater of the mind.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely
That's awfully
very
nice.
visual,
I am
and
too.
I like having the. But I mean, if it's a situation where you're not prepared or whatever, I mean,
And
we
we
can do
gave
the other
you
thing. I'm
pull
okay.
the fast one.
I'm
By the
okay
way-
with not necessarily having a map and just having to, imagine what you describe. I will say, if anything, it's also probably most difficult on the DM who has to describe everything in detail for us.
Mm-hmm.
So I can see
Which, by the-
where, in some ways, this is almost easier.
Yeah, I would imagine.
By the way, I gotta thank you for your efforts. I don't know how I would thank you for your efforts, but yeah, thanks.
Donate to help her
Yeah.
pay for the roll to roll 20
Actually,
thing.
yeah. That's I
Yeah.
wanted to talk to you about that. How do I do that?
Like
Do what?
she's
Send you money, honey.
help you cover your, because you're paying for the roll 20 whatever.
Right, didn't you
with
even
the
upgrade it
commission. Yeah,
recently?
she upgraded it. That's why we've got this
Awesome thing, which I'm really excited about.
the lighting or whatever,
Mhm.
so we don't see what's not around us.
Yep, it's pretty sweet. So you'll have to. I have to send you money somehow.
I can put in like $5. I don't have a lot, but I don't mind putting in a few bucks. I know that it costs you more than that, but it's like can pitch in towards.
Mhm.
I have many disposable incomes.
I
Um,
was gonna say I do as well.
So if you
I
wanted to
also
put
have
up like
PayPal.
yeah, well, I was gonna say if you want to just put up like a PayPal.me link or something, it told me we can help send you
I
some
don't
money.
know how to
Or
do all of
those
this.
who are able to anyway. I can show you how. Do you have a PayPal account?
I don't think so. I don't remember making one.
Now, you can make one. It's really easy. You
It
can
is.
make one, and then we can send you the stuff. And then you can also use that PayPal account. You don't even have to necessarily attach it to a bank account if you don't want to, although it's easy to do so.
Yeah.
You could even just use that PayPal account to pay for put money towards your Roll20 subscription or whatever you want, really. Like a lot of places accept PayPal for
Forging
payments.
materials.
But it's pretty easy to go. You can just go to PayPal
Yeah.
and sign up, and that's it. And once you sign up, just get a like PayPal.me link and then we can send money to it.
Mm-hmm.
For right now,
Yeah.
keep on session, at least try to. place has got a lot of stuff in it.
Oh no.
Some people actually, I don't know if they make a full living out of it, but I know some people actually do GM for pay or whatever, like pay
Yeah.
GMs.
You
And you've been doing this for so long, B. It's like a part-time job.
for real.
I'd say you do pretty good. Like,
I'd
I've
just
never
like
actually.
to be able to play. I don't want
I-
money, I just want to
I-
play.
Right?
I
understand.
promise when I am done with school, that is probably this summer, you can play my game. I swear. I wasn't in scouts,
Yeah.
but scouts are.
You don't want me as a DM. I'm
I don't
clueless,
think I
but-
would be a very good DM.
I'm pretty good, but I'm very unforgiving.
I have.
I
I'm a
mean, I grew
mixed
up
bag.
playing
More than-
AD&D,
more-
so...
More than. Oh, did you? Were you in a Swades group, Lucian?
Yes, I
I
was.
joined...
Are you
Yeah,
more
that's where I
unforgiving
met
than
all
Swades?
of you guys, actually.
Yeah, that's where we met everybody.
Yeah.
I'm more unforgiving than that, but I also don't cheat. So
Yeah.
Uh,
I think for me it was a lot of it was just that it was really strict and stuff, but also it was very much on rails, and I didn't like that.
yeah, I do full sandbox. Like you do whatever you want.
Yeah, I like that.
I'm doing that right now as well, but they're
I also have
misfits, and they.
I also have had a friend that was really strict, and I didn't mind it as long. Go ahead, sorry, Wilfred.
I was just saying that the group, they kind of been following the hints I've been putting for them, so I've kind of been giving them rails, but they're basically free to do what they want, free to explore the world. I have plenty of locations for them. Today, in fact, they managed to convince Brass Dragon that, oh yeah, you were lied to. Those lizard guys attacking us, they're the real villains. You go get them. and instead of having to fight this giant dragon, well, it was a young dragon, so it wasn't very big. Instead of having to fight a young dragon, they're like, oh, hey, it's on our side now. Yeah. Because literally one person only spoke Draconic, and he's like, oh, gotta roll, gotta roll, gotta roll. And wouldn't you know it, he rolled good enough.
I think I saw a shadow over here.
Yeah, I'm moving things into my journal so that I can have easier reference.
In the shadows to the left.
I have a real life friend who I played 3.5 with him as a DM, and he was very like, every little thing that you're carrying has to be accounted for and weighted, and if
Yep.
you're, like your encumberment and all that, everything like for example, if I had to basically create a strap for my bow and certain things, certain like had my weapons a certain way so that I can like switch weapons without I mean everything every single thing you do has to make sense. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like if it's in your bag, you can't just pull it out in the middle of combat kind of thing without taking like a full action or something to stop
Draw it.
And
Yep.
just like every little thing was he was very, very particular about every single thing. And that honestly, I didn't mind. It's just it's cool. But not all DMs are like that too. Other DMs are just kind of like more like it's whatever,
Mine, so far, my DMing ability is I'm somewhat forgiving. Though I tell people, if you die, you die. If you get hit with a dragon's laser or like lightning breath, you're gonna die if you don't have enough health to take it. Though I also have getting people a lot of money, which is may or may not be a good thing.
In your case, for example, Wilfred, you've got like a ton of weapons. I guarantee you, he probably would expect you to account for exactly how you're carrying every single one of those weapons and switching them in combat and all that stuff. And like, how much are they? What do they weigh? And does it encumber you?
Oh yeah, no, I'm keeping track of my
My general
weight.
rule of thumb that I've been doing with
Yeah, I use
Wilfred is
variant
one
encumbrance.
weapon to each hip, one weapon to each shoulder. So, like, he
Ooh.
has his hammer on his hip, he has his shield on his back, he has his javelins in a quiver on his back, he has his greatsword on his back, and he has his longsword on his hip.
Oh, okay. Is that all of them? That's
I
not-
only
That's
have
all
the
the weapons that I
greatsword.
believe he's carrying.
Okay.
No, I got my greatsword, my warhammer, javelins, and a lance, and that's it. I put everything else on
Okay,
the fort. So yeah, lance.
so the lance is the only one that's extra right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be the javelins are slung on his hip now instead of his shoulder.
Yeah.
So, Ansel trying to contact your patron. Unfortunately, you don't have any luck.
Oh.
But to describe the area a little bit better now that I've got more finished, there's definitely like a musty, dry smell to the place.
Hmm.
I think Ansel might be the only one that actually has familiarity with this. It smells kind of like a crypt. So you can tell that there are bodies down here.
Hmm.
And it's also not as dead silent as a crypt normally is. You can faintly hear the echoing of shifting and occasionally the clank of metal.
Oh Lord.
Did you guys hear that?
I think so.
Yeah, I definitely heard it.
I don't think we're alone down here.
Yeah.
Definitely
I think
not.
So,
Mm.
man.
So formations. Who wants to follow right behind me? Which way do we go? Actually,
I
wanna head up
actually
here?
want to have a quick 10-second conversation that, like we had talked to Ansel about why he's all sitting in the corner in character, because we didn't really do that. Dude, she wouldn't say dude. Ansel, are you okay? I mean, outside of being sucked into this random portal? You seem particularly upset. Okay, you don't have to
Gage?
talk about it. He
You there,
must be
Gage?
away for a moment.
Probably.
That's alright, no big deal.
Out of character, I think he's just trying to contact his patron.
Yeah, he did mention that, but I thought he came back. How weird.
He did say he was back, but then he must have.
No
Well,
worries.
brooding aside, which way do you guys want to head?
I mean, flip a coin. Which way did you guys hear which way that metal clanking sound came from? Or we didn't really get an idea, did we?
Roll me perception to get an idea because it echoes in here a lot.
Okay.
Ooh.
It's a shitty roll.
This is basically just a majority roll to see who tells it's coming from which direction
Hey.
more. So
Oh.
Wilfred thinks it came from back this way, but the rest of you are pretty sure it was from the doorway.
Cool. Hey, let's go to the door.
You sure
Wait,
you want to
wait,
investigate an area?
Wait. That's where the sound is coming from.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We should face it head on. We don't even know what it is. It might even just be the thing that lives here. It might not even be hostile. It could just be a guy like Wilford. You know what I mean? Maybe we're in like a catacomb underneath the main castle or keep here. We don't even know where we're at, man.
Maybe they're friendly guards, and they'll tell us how to get back to where we came from.
Or maybe they're giant hulking beasts that we'll have to kill, but we need to find that out now rather than running away.
Fair. I guess we could come back and backtrack after we take care of whatever's over here. Because I imagine we need to you're probably gonna have to check this place from top to bottom.
I vote
Yeah.
whatever Crimson Shadow votes.
Oh my gosh.
All right,
All right,
let
what
me
do you
go
say,
first.
Red Tide?
Where should I stand?
Just
Behind
walk through the
me.
door.
Okay, I'll follow Wilfred.
All right, so I'm gonna get my lantern and my shield and just get to the doorway and take a look around to my.
Do we have a formation? I do think that's a good idea to have a formation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
let's
bring
get
up.
formation first.
I'll bring up the rear with Zeta.
Okay, I need
Uh,
to change my opacity on the shadows a little more. So I can see closer to what you guys see.
So formation's gonna be me, then Ansel, then Lorin, and then.
well, I'm melee combat, so like I should be at one end or the other probably. Maybe I should be at the back.
Yeah, maybe you should take up the rear, Zeta, and I'll be in the middle.
I'm just gonna confirm. Right here is as far as you can see, right?
Yeah.
Those are the
Yeah.
edges of the furthest vision?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, as you're coming to the door, one of you sees, as far as this, you can see a humanoid figure to the left, but it's extremely dark and you can't really tell what they're up to exactly.
Hey guys, there's somebody over there.
You want me to
I can't.
change and sneak in?
And
Hang
as
on, I
Zeta
can't
draws up closer to the door, you also see two more figures on the other direction.
Guys, I
I
got a
can s-
plan.
Oh god.
Oh yes.
Go the other way.
No, much better.
Oh.
I coalesce the dancing lights into the form of a giant or I guess not giant, but medium-sized creature, humanoid, light being right in front of Wilfred out here, and I'll have it start walking to the top part, waving.
Right, like to see what it does to a friendly creature walking up, humanoid walking up. That sounds like an idea.
Well, it's a being made of light, so it's it's not exactly like inconspicuous, but I'm pretty sure I can.
But
move
if
it.
it's waving all friendly like.
That's an amazing plan.
Okay, so
Crimson Shadow.
I'm gonna send this back the other direction. You can all see that, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So from here, you were sending it up this way.
Yes, absolutely.
And the figure comes in its direction.
It's still waving at them.
You can see as it's coming closer,
Friendly neighborhood
it's
spectral.
definitely undead.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
This is a shambling zombie clad in very old armor.
Whoa.
Put away my shield and get
Basically
out my
falling off
greatsword.
of its body.
I probably can't see from back here actually, but
What'd you
Guys,
say,
this-
B? What's off its body?
Its armor is basically falling off of its body.
Oh.
Guys, this might be a bad time to tell you, but I actually don't have very many spell slots left.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
For real?
Uh-oh.
I
Guys.
might have wanted to mention that before. Sorry.
So we got zombies.
So time to roll initiative.
Oop, almost forgot to click on my token. There we go.
Oh, those weren't. Oops.
22.16.
Whoa. I never get high initiative rolls, and you guys got a 22?
You have a +0.
You got
though.
nat 20.
I have a +7.
I know, and I'm like,
And I have
"Damn,
advantage.
That's what I do.
this is
Yeah,
how
it's
I
okay.
roll. Did you just pretty much say that.
It's just the way
Remy had really high
Some
initiative.
things will never
Because he was a swashbuckler.
change.
That's what he does too. Is high initiative.
But this guy,
Holy.
but my guy's not. Laren's like not really very high initiative.
Yeah, see that? Only a 2.
Oh, I didn't get my. I forgot to click my character again. Cause I'm silly like that.
Okay, so yeah, that's about right.
That's a lot of. Wow.
Yeah, it's not so much.
Says the
Well,
man with no
If
spells.
you think about it,
I'm not on there, so I'm
if
gonna.
you think about
my
it though,
character roll, and you can adjust.
a zombie is only a 1/4 CR, so they're like a level 1 monster.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
They're not terribly threatening.
I mean, these might be a little bit beefier than normal ones, but yeah.
A little.
Yeah, I mean, I assumed, but still, either way, it's not like, oh, we should run away.
I'm actually a 5, so you can adjust my thing in there. I just tried to. I wasn't.
Okay, so initiative is all rolled up, and Luthien goes first.
Surprise, surprise. I'm gonna poke out slightly and look to the south and fire off a fireball into them.
Fireball or firebolt?
Fireball.
oh,
Okay,
Just behind these two. I can't see any further, so
okay. I see where you're targeting.
I'll go ahead and roll the
kaboom!
And
big boom, big bada boom.
Yep.
27.
so that one failed save. One more failed save. And one more failed save.
Nice.
Oh dear.
Oh jeez, and these all have to have the... Okay, even with the halved damage though, from a past save, all of these guys fail and go down. Basically just exploding in a big flare.
Nice
boom.
shot.
Move.
I should make a token just for that sort of thing.
Do we see like a flare of light
Actually,
over
no,
here?
I just remembered something else that I can do.
You gonna do the cool little effect thing?
Ew.
Yeah.
I love it.
That wasn't a very good one.
Ah.
Boom.
Yay! Big boom, big bada boom.
You guys are crowding me right now. I'm like kind of to raise my weapon over my head.
We're all like peeking in the door.
This creates a... momentarily creates a huge ball of light. And these two undead, which you see when the detonation goes off, or when the fireball goes off, shortly after there's 2 explosions of blue flames, leaving scorch marks on the ground where they were standing.
Ooh, maybe don't stand next to those guys if you see them.
And then, yeah, good. That's what I thought it was. Even I can just move right on back through. Double birds. Just flicking them all off.
Go get them.
And that's my turn.
That was really cool.
Yeah, do you know that one? Do you know that trick?
Nope.
Oh, it's unfortunate. It's a really good one, man.
Out of
Bit loud,
character,
though.
are you guys like similar character types? Like, can you
Not
do the
really.
same spells? No? Okay.
He's well, yes and no. He's a warlock, so he can take fireball, but
Mhm.
he's given that he's a Hexblade, he'll probably choose not to because he's more of like a melee type of character,
Gotcha.
even though he's a full caster.
Huh.
Then it's Ansel is up next. As the blast echoes down through the hallways, the fire doesn't linger for too long except for the bodies that are burning a little bit. I'll... Just because they're burning,
Little elimination, yay!
Kill it with fire.
These things we might have to. At the very least, chop off their heads.
Unfortunately, I wasted a fucking stupid amount of spells on Ansel earlier in the day.
Mm.
We were screwing around. Or wait, is this the same day or is it?
Yup.
this is still the same day.
Okay, that's what I thought.
This is the same day as the end of the tournament.
Okay, that's what I thought. All right, just making sure. Then yeah, I'm at where I'm at. I have one level 3 spell slot.
And it's early evening now, so it's like 7 o'clock at night.
We have to get back for the morning ceremony. Kill the zombie. So Ansel, what are you gonna be doing, man? Gage, if you're talking, we can't hear you, by the way.
Oh yeah, that it helps to not have my mic muted.
Yeah, it would help.
Anyway, I guess I'm just gonna step out. And then I
okay.
am gonna shoot my crossbow at that zombie.
Shoot your crossbow at what?
This one, I think.
Okay.
Come on, thing, word.
It's a good thing that you guys have lanterns, because without them, this place is a lot darker.
Oh yeah. I also have torches, but lanterns probably are easier to fight with.
Unfortunately, trying to shoot through the person of glowing light, your bolt actually zips through and hits a piece of armored plating, a pauldron that's still clinging onto his shoulder, and skips off, hitting nothing.
Sorry.
I don't want to get any closer. 'Cause I don't want them to give me their. So I'm done.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, I have a question. I mean, will my wolves fit in these hallways?
Sort of. The halls are about 10 feet across. Well, maybe a little closer to 15.
Hmm.
And the wolves are, what, like
Large, so
10.
they're
5
10
feet
feet across on the spaces.
from head to tail, you
They
mean?
make
How wide are
Yeah,
the wolves?
their token is 10 feet, so it's...
Oh, so
They
it's
could
snug.
squeeze in, but they couldn't effectively fight.
Hmm.
If they were
It's-
jammed shoulder to shoulder, they'd be jammed from wall to wall.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
so like you can put one wolf on one side and one wolf on the other side, but then they're basically better off as meat
Furry
shields than
walls. Yeah. Hmm. It's a big, scary furry wall, basically, yeah.
When you smoke a Jeffrey, just stroke the furry wall.
Hmm.
destroy the zombies.
So, okay, so I just see two zombies from peeking around the corner to our left? Characters left, our right?
You see two humanoid figures in the dark. You're not quite sure
quite
what
sure.
difference it is, but they are definitely undead.
Ugh. Oh, hey! This is gonna be good. Sorry, no, continue.
This was probably a good time for Moonbeam. Put some light on this subject. And I bet you it'll zap those zombies pretty fast. Alright, so I'll do that. Do I have an icon for that?
The power of Moonbeam.
There is an icon for Moonbeam, yeah.
The light compels you.
It's what I'm using for the humanoid thing.
Got you.
I'll put a red circle on the dancing light one.
Alright, so I'm gonna go and drop it right in between the two of them.
Zzz.
So she whispers a few words that you guys can't hear. And concentrates and casts Moonbeam.
And it's a column of silver light pierces down through the ceiling. And so the focus is on the two of them. Their armor kind of like shines in the light. And that's a Constitution save.
Roll damage.
Both fail, but I do need damage rolled.
How do I do that?
The spell on your character sheet?
Oh, right. I'm an idiot. Sorry. I was thinking I'm an idiot.
Ooh, radiant.
Okay, one spell down. And that already gives you the damage, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I don't have to press anything else. Gotcha.
Good job.
I'm
That's like
also
a-
gonna change the music.
I don't know what
think.
happened, but good job. I
Make
can't
it like an
really see
eerie
much from back
crypt.
here.
Crypts of the Dead.
Can you I guess you could Google crypt music or on YouTube probably, huh?
Right. Here you go,
It's
mate.
not music, but it's
Yeah, I'll give him that. Makes it look
ambience.
beautiful. Here you go. All right. What is it? Have a look at this. Here.
Oh, it looks like
what's
Pancake doesn't want to play it very
what's
loudly.
wrong with you? Hello, I'm Jeffrey. I've just moved in. You're not having an heart attack. I'm telling you. Listen to your dad. He's right. He's not having a heart attack. He looks like he's having a
Yeah,
heart
just
attack.
sorry, I'll just find something else instead of. Instead of getting anyone to turn up the volume on Pancake, because I know that's gonna be a disaster.
Spooky, scary skeleton. Spooky, scary skeleton. Honestly, I'd be okay with that for like 10 minutes and then it probably would get old.
Alright. So
Ooh.
the light
That's some
does
battle
come down
music.
on them and you see light flame, like wispy silvery flames rising off of their flesh for one and bones for the other. But no sign of them actually going down.
For
They don't
real?
seem terribly bothered by the injury.
Ugh. That was anticlimactic. climactic, guys. Shit. Because it causes pain, but these things don't feel pain.
I'm
you-
pretty sure it's damaging them. It's just
Would
not,
you-
it didn't kill them.
Would you know what a zombie is actually? Would any of us?
Yeah, because Crimson Tide has been lugging zombies
Making 'em.
around half our trip.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I guess we did, huh?
So we had zombies in our crew for a while.
plus you faced off against zombie bullywugs.
That's true. That's true.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure that the
This is
radiant
the first
damage
time
doesn't
any of you have
affect them,
seen
it's just-
skeletons in person.
Oh.
Like, moving ones anyways.
Yeah.
It's too
So
late. A
is-
skeleton's already inside you.
Ah! Get it out! Get it out!
Okay.
All right, Zeta, what do you want to do?
So that was a one action, so I have a bonus action
And movement.
and movement, but I don't really have any bonus actions unless I want a wild shape, I think.
Or Shillelagh.
Oh, yeah. Alright. I forget. The shillelagh and my
The bonus
new
action
staff?
allows you just to prepare it, but you won't be able to attack with it.
Right. But do I charge my new staff as well, like the shillelagh?
Yeah, you can charge your spear.
Do I have any idea which is more powerful?
As a shillelagh, they'd be the same.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I think the difference is that the shillelagh allows you to use your wisdom modifier
Yes.
for the
Yep.
attack, but the thing it's by itself without the shillelagh, it uses probably
Is
strength,
more powerful.
Gotcha.
but it's
Alright.
true.
I'm gonna stick with what I know right now. She doesn't really know what that thing is fully capable of, and I think she might be reluctant to just whip it out. So, yeah, I'm gonna
Whoa.
charge my shillelagh. And I guess I'm gonna step out and back up poor Ansel, who's out here by himself.
Don't get yourself hurt now.
Oh.
Yeah, right back at you, buddy.
Right in the midst of combat.
You're lucky I didn't buy that ring out from under you.
I needed it. You don't understand what it means.
In the middle of combat, we're talking about this, and I'm like, you still need to tell me about that later. I am.
We'll talk about
Guys,
it later. We're busy.
let's arguing more fight.
Hey, did you guys kill any more of them up there?
Shut up. No.
Shut up.
Don't
sure
judge
would be
me.
a lot cooler if you did.
Alright.
Alright. Sure would be cooler if you did.
And the one, the skeleton that was in the moonbeam speeds up into a jog, armor's rattling all around it as it runs up. And it basically charges Ansel, being the first person it saw, lunging with the short sword in both hands.
Fight me.
Oh, yeah, he is.
I think that hits.
Indeed.
It's interesting how half our D&D group makes Dragon Ball Z references and understands them, and then the other half makes 90s, 80s, and 90s movie references, and we get those. You know.
Yeah, it's good stuff, right? I'm old, leave me alone.
You guys probably don't know the.
Same.
It would be cool if you did.
Alright,
Sato
alright,
probably knows,
alright.
but I bet
Oh,
nobody
yeah.
knows.
Alright.
Did you guys know that movie? You guys seen that movie?
I
Yeah,
remember
that's right.
watching it. It's been a long time though.
I don't
It's
remember it.
awesome. Dazed
From
and
a teacher.
Confused.
Alright, so my turn?
Yeah.
Sorry,
So
the
I'm gonna move.
things getting louder is drawing more attention.
Oh crap!
Oh boy.
Right.
Hey, Laren, keep an eye out behind you.
Take a swing with my great sword. And this one's advantage because of flanking?
Yep.
Alrighty.
That hits.
Kapow.
Basically, you squeeze past the door and around the corner and get by the skeleton just as it's kind of wheeling with the short sword, lunging blindly in any direction. And the greatsword comes down and just blows straight through the corroded away armor and smashes the bones to dust.
Perfect. And still got some movement, so I'm gonna move over here and take a swing at this guy.
Mhm.
So regular.
Also a hit. And very similarly, the armor doesn't. It's just too old to stand a chance against a still maintained greatsword. And you come down on his collar, and it's a little bit sickening in a way. You've fought orcs plenty, you've fought other living things a lot. But hitting something that's so long dead, you just kind of hit and the blade sinks all the way through.
Oh, probably
And
has a
even
red
as you're doing
spell.
it, the upper half of the body swings at you with the arm. And it's a couple of seconds on the ground. It's trying to pull itself with the arm before it just falls slack.
Ugh. Oh god. I'm gonna cover my nose and just move about right here. I think that's the rest of my movement. And I think I hear more of them, so I'm gonna get ready to switch my weapons right now. But I can't because,
Yeah,
I'm just gonna sheath my greatsword and get ready to pull out my other stuff.
sorry, one of the creatures here I don't have the profile built for yet.
That's all good.
It's not on the turn order right now. But it's probably about to be.
Whoa.
Seeing you measuring way off into the dark makes me nervous.
Also, by the by, Divine Sense gonna come in handy soon.
Sure enough.
What's divine sense?
I can sense the presence of undead.
Oh. Well,
So
hell,
it's like
you
a-
must be sensing that all over the place right now.
I have to activate it.
Oh.
And Wilfred, an arrow flies out of the dark at you.
Ah!
I need to get... Can everybody put their armor or their health and AC on their tokens if you don't mind? It just makes it easier for quick reference on my end.
Oh, take it
How do you do that?
When you click on your token, you get little bubbles on top.
Okay.
Just put your health in one bubble and your AC in another bubble. I usually do red for health and green for AC.
Do you want total health or current?
Current health.
So green's my health and blue's my AC.
Alright.
Hopefully, I didn't screw that up for everybody else.
I use red and blue, not green and blue.
Ow, 8
Wait,
damage.
so what are we? I thought we had red and green. Why is everyone doing it different?
Red and green is just how I've always done it.
I'll do
You
red and
tell me.
green then. I'll do.
Sure, I'll fix it real quick.
And just as Wilfred is getting kind of fuck, an arrow manages to slip in just under your arm as you're backing up.
Oopsie.
It doesn't, like, puncture your ribs and kill you, but it bounces off the inside of your armor and you get the broken arrowhead skates across your back and leaves a big cut underneath.
Ow. Thank God for that armor. So
And then
6.
another one flies out of the dark on the opposite side. And thunk into your thigh, Zeta.
Oh, is that crit one for Zeta?
Ow!
Yeah. It hits in the meat of your thigh near the back. And it punches out on the one side, so it's like the arrow is threaded through your skin.
Ow! So that's 8 damage?
Yep. And then it's
Where,
Laren.
Where are the arrows coming from? This point.
That way, and I point both ways.
Cheap points. Well, look at the arrow. I mean, it's clearly came at me from that direction.
But where? Which way? Where's she pointing?
To the our right. Character
Yeah, she
left.
that
points
way?
to the right.
Oh, this way?
No, the other way.
This way.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm gonna.
Character
No, it
left,
was
our
the
right.
arrow
I
that
guess.
hit you was this way.
Oh, it came from
Mhm.
that way? Oh,
Jesus.
okay.
When
well,
you
we're
got
going-
shot, it came from this direction.
Oh,
Would you
Okay, I
like-
think
When
I
Wilfred
can
got
get.
shot, it was from this direction.
Yes.
I
okay.
think I can get this far. Do I see anything?
No, you don't see where it came from. You just see the
gonna-
burning bodies on the ground.
I'm gonna hold my Eldritch
I'm-
Blast.
Smell
And
them
if I
pretty
see-
clearly.
If I see anything, it's gonna get an Eldritch Blast to the face. I'm gonna ready my action.
Alright.
And then that's it for me. I don't really have any spell slots, so it's just
Blasting time.
well, I can still I can still attack things with my sword, but only if only if I'm next to them.
They rolled really good on those attacks.
Yeah,
1920.
they really did.
Wow. Darn skilly mans.
Stop shooting my friends! I say, but not too loudly. Just kind
Ah.
of like quietly, like
Another arrow.
"Stop
This
shooting
time,
my
Wilfred,
friend."
you're kind of pulling down at the moment. And the arrow comes across, but it hits your vambrace on your left arm.
Oh
And it
shit.
just splinters and breaks apart into little bits of wood on the floor.
Stupid thing.
I have to find where this one is because there's so many.
I need visuals, guys. We're under fire.
You say we pretty liberally there.
So, Laren, a zombie comes lumbering out of the dark.
all right, here it comes, buddy.
Nice.
That's a hit.
Boom.
Oh wait, do I get
You
more than
fire
one?
the shot.
I get more than one, right? Because
Yeah, I think you get 2
I know.
beams because you're level 6.
was that just one?
So it's a second attack.
Like that? Yeah, motherfucker. Eat that shit. Actually, I'd probably say, mother
So-
trucker.
You thrust your ring hand forward as a fist, and 2 lances of brilliant red light launch out of your fist from your ring. One punches through the zombie's stomach just a little to the side, blows a big meaty hole through it, and the other one catches it in the left shoulder and twists it halfway around, blowing the arm completely off. But it just kind of starts limping sideways in your direction.
Ah.
And now time
Alright,
for
Alright,
more
I got it
rolls.
pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I got him pretty good. Almost got him.
Zombies. By the way, Zeta, I used all my points to kill your hangover, so
Oh, dang.
you ain't getting help from me as far as healing.
But, well,
Remember how
Sophie
you had a
was up
hungover?
first.
I didn't make you give me that spell. I could have just tolerated it, but thank you. It's not my first hangover, you know? Out of character, I actually have a hangover today.
Well, that doesn't seem ideal.
It's not. It's not. It's my birthday for another 9 minutes.
Hey.
I started at
birthday.
midnight last night.
Happy birthday!
Yeah.
Birthday time.
Oh,
Let's
eight
not
minutes. The clock's
21.
ticking. Yeah, 21.
21. Good
Right.
year.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good age.
Try almost doubling it.
Almost doubling it?
Mm.
25. Gotcha.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna step out. And it appears I can see this guy down here. Gonna look back and forth. What are you guys doing out here? You've accomplished basically nothing. It's
I
ridiculous.
killed 2.
And then I'm gonna fire a firebolt off at the guy I can see down there, since I do not see anyone else. Firebolt now, not ball. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna do it.
That does hit.
Oh shit.
Remember, they're still
Oof.
really weak monsters.
Right on. For 19 damage.
Sorry, I was just finishing this up. You said that was this one?
It's the only one I can see.
Okay.
I
Kill him
softened
with
him up.
fire.
I softened
Kill
him
him
up.
with fire. And then I'm gonna.
So the firebolt hits him full in the chest, and similar to the ones from your bonfire or your fireball, it's left burning for a little while as the body hits the floor. The
Body
other ones,
hits the
though, are
floor.
just smoldering and basically going out now.
Gotcha. My little dancing lights man. I'm gonna move him forward to the north. I believe I can move him 60 feet. Is that correct, or that might be? Can move the lights
Okay,
up 60, 60 feet. Yeah. I think
60
it's
feet from you, I think it is.
you can move
So
the
it would
lights
be
up to
limited to
60
that.
feet to a new spot within range. I think you're right though. It has to be within 60 feet of me too, so I guess I can only put it. Yeah, that's probably good right there.
Oh, it's within 120 feet, actually.
Oh,
Oh.
really? Oh yeah, range is 120.
But I think if you move it here, you get all you need to see.
Uh-oh.
More than enough, absolutely. Probably should have done that 1st
You'll probably
That's
stop
okay.
it there so that you can see them coming.
Oh yeah, Wish I had done that first. Totally fine though. I'm going to step back inside. You guys handle that. I saunter back through the doorway. That'll be my turn. Since yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all can handle it. I believe in you.
Good job,
That
Crimson
takes us back
Shadow.
to Ansel.
I see why they call you the Crimson Shadow, because you're always hiding in the shadow.
He's in the shadows to the left.
Shadows to the right of me.
Close enough.
Here I am, stuck in the
Middle
middle
with you. That's one of my favorite songs.
Hell yeah.
I've actually been listening to a cover of it repeatedly this week.
Have you?
That's great.
Yeah,
Can I take shots on the ones in dim light back there or no?
yeah, you can take shots at things in dim light.
Okay, just wanted to be sure. I'm gonna shoot the one closest to me.
There you go.
I believe that'll do you.
Just since it came up, I'll share it. Was it the closest skeleton you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead
I
and
forget
roll
how do
damage.
crits work again.
Click it. It'll do
Just
the.
click your damage and it rolls everything
I
automatically.
have a sneaking feeling it's not gonna do what you think it's gonna do.
So you fire the bolt, and the shot is true. It's a great shot. It gets him right in the nose. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a nose to get shot off. So there's a crunch, and the bolt just embeds itself in the skeleton's skull, and it just keeps shambling forward.
Out
Can I make 2 shots in a round or no?
I don't think you have crossbow expert, do you?
No, he does not.
Just so you know, if
His
you have crossbow,
crossbows are loading.
You could make
Well,
extra whip attacks,
You do
but
have
then
extra attack, so you can make a whip attack.
but you have to get closer.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna move up without Wilfred, so I'm just gonna pass.
I will say that certain monster types have certain resistances to certain damage type.
Yeah, but it's all I can really do from range.
Yeah, that's why I kind of
Although
knew that
they-
was gonna happen.
They actually don't have resistance.
The
piercing.
skeletons don't take piercing damage though, right?
No, they do.
Oh, okay.
You're, I think that was 3rd edition that they were resistant to.
Oh, yeah. I played
Piercing.
Pathfinder 3.5,
But it's-
and I remember like I could
Now
use bows
they're,
against skeletons.
They're vulnerable to bludgeoning instead now.
That's better.
Hey.
That probably, because then you can't. It's not like someone with the bow can't do shit against skeletons anymore.
I have never been so glad I left my longsword back and brought my warhammer with me.
So
I mean,
that
it
was
kind
your
of makes
turn,
sense that the arrows aren't going to be very
Yeah,
effective.
I said I was done.
So we get to Zeta.
Pouring over my spell slots right now.
You still do have Moonbeam active. Don't forget about that.
Yeah, I was actually wanted to ask that. What does it use up for moving my moonbeam? Is that a bonus action to
It's
move
an
it?
action.
No, it uses your
Ah.
action.
It's an
yeah.
action to move it.
But you could probably hit like 3 of them with it.
Mm-hmm. Now,
You put it.
don't we though have something shooting at us from the other direction too?
There are skeletons shooting at you from both directions.
Right.
So either way, we're in trouble. So we gotta take care of these guys as fast as
It
we
does
can.
put off some light, so moving it in the other direction might be helpful, but
I can.
we can't. I don't know how far you can move it though.
About.
And if you move it that way, you give light to him, but we got enemies coming from the north.
We got enemies coming from both directions, she said.
We do.
Yep.
But you won't be able to hit anybody if you move it downwards instead of up.
True. Okay. Alright, I'll move it towards them then.
If you put it like right there, you could probably hit all three if you wanted to.
Sorry, I'm a little slow. I've got a cat on my chest who's
Okay.
insisting on attention right now.
Kitty, 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 meow,
Can you roll
meow.
me the damage again?
Of course.
Zoom.
So 1 pass, 1 fail. And another pass.
16, not bad.
Yeah, that's pretty good. One of them's gonna take the full 16. Technically, total damage you did was 32 between all
Really?
three. Well, I
Huh?
16 to one of them and 8 to the other two. The other two took half damage because they passed the Constitution
Mhm.
save.
Neat.
So
And
that's
I'm-
pretty good.
I'm
like
gonna
if you think of it that way. Anyway,
Yeah.
go ahead.
I'm just gonna take a step back into the doorway because I have been shot.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna step back and maybe pull the arrow out of my leg. You said it's just kind of a flesh wound type of thing?
Okay. Yeah, it's
Go.
just a flesh wound, but it
Just a
still really
flesh wound.
hurts.
Yeah.
Should go one more, I think, because you can probably still have line of sight from the direction you got shot from. If you're trying to take cover. Yeah, that's better, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, I am trying to take cover for a minute. Because I'm feeling very human and fleshy at the moment.
Hmm.
And, I'm usually all
I'd say
fur
that's
and
smart.
teeth. Hmm.
If anything, it might not be a bad idea for all of us to go back there and wait till they come.
Honestly, not a bad idea.
You know, it just occurred to me, like, my wolves don't fit, but, I mean, I could go, like, be a tiger. That fits.
Be a tiger. Tigers
think-
sound cool.
I want to
I
be a
think
tiger.
I think your wolves would fit. It would just make it difficult for
Them to come to
melee-
us.
It'll fit,
melee
but it doesn't fit
combatants
all
to
of
fight
us.
and stuff.
And to me, that means it doesn't fit.
It
for
probably would be
blocking.
more of a
It's a wall. It's a big, flurry,
yeah.
teeth-having wall.
They could hinder us as much as help us, basically.
Mhm.
'Cause
But I
So there's another shot gets fired off, but it just kind of like the last one hits you in the chest plate, Wilfred, and just explodes into splinters.
Haha! Alrighty.
And then it's Wilfred's go.
So I get my shield out. Get it ready. Because I don't like being under fire. And, let's see how far. Okay, I move 5 feet this way. And now that he's within sight of me, I'm gonna throw javelins at this guy back. So, first javelin throw. Ah,
Which one was it? I
the,
was, I'm
this
still
guy
looking
out
at
here.
it. Okay. Unfortunately, that
A
doesn't
10.
hit though.
Shoot, I missed with that one. I'm like, all right, it's been a while. Come on, warm up, and I toss him. Damn it!
Um,
Wah wah.
Yeah, that's painful.
so you wind back and you go to throw the javelin, but you find your arm snags a little bit. You forgot about the new. You're still not 100% used to your adamantine armor yet. And your arm snags, and instead of throwing it forward, you pitch your hand straight down, and the point drives into the brick and just snaps. So the head is broken, and you just have a length of wood in your hand now.
I'm just gonna drop the wood. Tactical retreat. I'm gonna move back here. How much was that? Yeah, I just have like 10 movement. I'll stay right there as I'm pulling out the warhammer. I'm like, maybe you should just stick with this. So yeah, I'll just be in the corner.
Okay. So the two glowing zombies just come sprinting out of the dark. And you can see, like, from under their skin, it seems to be concentrated in their chest. It's this really bright, light blue light. It glows from their open mouths as they're just shambling in your direction from their eyes. And as soon as they reach you, of course the game went and closed itself again.
Oh no.
It's like the
As soon as
third
they reach
time
you,
today.
The game closes.
Game.
Sorry, that's like the third time that's done that tonight.
Oh no. Ooh.
Those aren't actually attacks. I need you to make saving throws. Dexterity for Ansel and for Wilfred and for Zeta.
Okay. I wasn't gonna pass that either way.
Dexterity.
So Zeta
Oh.
passes.
Look at you.
Wilfred fails horribly.
Mm-hmm.
And Ansel? I'll roll the first 2 damage. Or the first damage, sorry. So that's 10 damage to
Yes.
Wilfred, 5 damage to Zeta. And I need Ansel to make 2 saving throws. Dexterity.
Okay, ow.
So you pass
Ooh,
the
nice.
first one, you pass the second one. So you take 8 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Bastards.
In a big bright blue flash of light, they explode and just magical energy rips across the hull. And they're gone, just leaving scorched marks on the ground, on the floor and walls.
Okay, ow.
So I think we go with the plan of sneaking in the door.
Mm-hmm. Or just don't get next to the glowy ones.
And Laren, another arrow zips out of the dark, this time coming for you.
Okay.
Luckily, you managed to catch it, like see it, just a glint of it in the dark, and twist to the side. So the arrow actually only grazes across your stomach rather than actually punching through.
But I take 7 damage.
Yeah. And Wilfred, another arrow slams into your shield this time.
Bastards. I think it's time for a tactical retreat.
Another arrow flies out of the dark in front of you, Laren. This time it goes wide and just flies past your shoulder, about a foot away from your head, and skips off the wall, breaking apart as it does.
Okay.
And then it's Laren's turn.
Okay. Now the smart thing to do would probably be to just like, you know, go back here. Whoop. Go back here with everybody else and wait for them to come. But Laren's probably not going to do that, so Laren's going to be just like, fuck you guys shooting arrows at me. And he's going to
This
move.
is gonna be his moment to be the big hero.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, he's shooting arrows at me over here. 15 feet here, and he can see one at this point. He can reach him. I'm gonna charge up to this guy.
Uh-oh.
Broadsword appearing, a shiny, glowing broadsword appears in my hand, and I'm going to attack this guy. Don't worry, guys, I got this. And Oh.
What the?
what the heck? How did that happen?
Did
You gotta-
you do that?
I don't know. Is the
You
performance
got a
is it
minus.
wrong?
You
Yeah,
got
there's
got
a
a what?
minus
10.
20 for some reason.
So it should have been a 19 then.
So
Yeah.
That-
I'm gonna take a look at your character sheet.
Oh, 19 to. I was trying to make it a 19 to 20
Yeah, that's
because
why.
he gets
You made it nine.
Because his. I was trying to do it for the
Crit
crit.
range
I was
was
trying to make the
19
crit
minus
range.
20, so it took 20 away from the roll. Yeah, crit range
was
is you
trying to-
just add the lowest number, and then
Oh,
it's that
okay.
number and up the crit.
All
Yeah, you
right,
just
so
put
it
the
should have been a
19.
19.
So like if you set it to 1, it'll be a crit on everything.
It should have been a 19. Right?
Yep.
And I'll fix
So
it
that
on the
hits.
sheet if you didn't. Did you fix?
I did.
good to go.
Okay. I think the crit range is actually 19 because of something I have. I forget what, but only. I forget what. Anyway, I'll look at it later. And,
Hexblade's
I-
curse. If you have Hexblade's curse on him, you'll have a 19.
Oh, okay.
Only if
gotcha.
it's Hexblade's curse on that monster, though.
Yeah, I don't have Hexblade. I don't have.
Well, you'd have to roll a 19 anyway, so it doesn't really matter. You didn't
I don't
get
have
it,
that
so-
yet. I think the Hexblade curse. I can't use it until I actually kill something, right, or something.
No, you can just use it.
Pop it off on something.
When you kill them, you can switch it to something else.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna use. I forgot about that. I'm new to this class, so I'm gonna use that on him. Is that okay? Like I can say it doesn't count for the first attack if you want, but I got another attack.
Yeah.
But I'll use the Hexblade curse on him, and then bonus to damage rolls.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Did I roll? Did I do? That's fine. I was gonna hit him again anyway.
Hmm?
No, I'll roll it again. All right. Oh, okay, I missed the second one.
Blurp.
Alright, that's it then. I want to use your roll instead, please.
Of course you do.
I don't know if 12, I'm assuming a 12 doesn't hit it.
No, the 12 doesn't hit.
Dang, you
So
got a
you
plus
close in,
9?
and the first swing you come across, and your blade slams into the breastplate that it's wearing and crunches through. You feel a satisfying give, but then you reverse and you go for the follow-up swing, and it hops to the side and dodges away from the next swing.
Am I doing on the? Okay, so does the damage roll already include? I think I already put it in there, but
Yep,
The
it
plus one
already
gain a
includes.
bonus. Okay. Luthien has experience
Okay.
with this class.
do?
I don't, so you can help me.
All good.
Probably not a smart thing, but I imagine Laren probably would do that.
If he survives.
So,
It actually in
the
character makes
skeleton
sense.
rushes further up from out of the dark. Draws up the short bow, kind of like the others, and takes a shot at Laren.
That hits. Ow. Okay.
Another
Bad.
one, you're kind of in close quarters and you don't see it right away. So you jerk your head to the side to avoid getting hit, but it still nicks your cheek and cuts a pretty decently sized triangle out of your ear.
Ow. That hurt a little bit. Kinda hurt. This fighting is overrated. Fighting monsters is kinda overrated. I forgot it. I didn't think that might hurt.
I didn't think this through, Junior.
And then it's Luthien.
Okay. Luthien gonna step back out. Look north, look south. See Laren down there. Hey, buddy, you good down there?
Yeah, fine. I'm fine. Kind of.
Yeah, you sound fine. And I'm gonna hit the one he's fighting with a firebolt. I can see you down there, right? Or can I not?
No, you can't see far enough.
Okay. Yeah, I just realized I can see him on the thing, but my character probably couldn't. Okay. Never mind. In that case, the guy to the north is gonna get it because I'm pretty
Here,
sure.
I think I know how to fix that.
Yep, there we go.
Yeah, there is a way you can. Yeah.
Yep, I can't see it.
It's dark.
Alright, excellent. In that case, I will shoot the person I can just barely see, or maybe I can't see him.
Got your light over here.
Yeah, true, I can see him. I'll go ahead and hit that guy.
I think you made a mistake changing your health data. You've only got 8 left?
That's what I thought.
Or is the one on your character sheet?
No,
You just took 8 damage, and you had
I had
21 on your
21
character sheet.
minus 8, and then I
You
did
should have 21.
total?
Yeah, so 21, and then you click minus 8, leaves you 13.
Oh.
I was changing all the lighting, and then I realized that it was kind of
Oh.
a little off. Oh, right. But Wilfred had a lantern, and Ansel had a lantern, so their light is still for everyone to see.
Mine's
Hmm.
kind of a spooky lantern, though. It's green.
Unfortunately, I don't know how to change your light from regular to green.
It's okay.
That'd be so cool, though.
That
You could
would
always
be a
just
neat
put an
addition to
aura.
Roll20.
You could put a green aura on him for exactly what his light is.
Oh wow. Cool.
Ooh,
Jesus.
I'm a spooky ghost.
Shut up. There might actually be ghosts on here.
Or it might be a spider.
Let's not talk about
So
this.
you took the firebolt at the one that was fighting with Laren?
No, because I can't see him.
Oh, right.
So I'm
So it
gonna.
was
Yeah,
this
that
one
one.
here.
Yes.
Okay, that hits.
Oh, okay. And then I'm gonna use a power surge to. I think it's increase it with an extra 3 force damage.
Okay. So you launch the firebolt, and it's just a little bit high from the center of the chest. So it hits like half the ball on the gorget and the rest catches it in the neck. And the whole head just explodes off in dust.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. Hey Wilfred, you see that?
Yeah.
That's how you do it, buddy. You continue on.
Okay.
Chop, chop, chop. Make it quick.
Can I reach that zone?
And I'm gonna leave my dancing lights where they're at so that they can have vision on the other guy. And then I'll back up, and that's my turn.
Sorry, you said you were removing the light, and I was...
No. I'm
It's
leaving.
so much
the
journal stuff to be
dancing lights.
working on at the same time. You're
I'm
leaving
leaving-
it there. Okay.
I'm leaving it there. Yeah.
So it comes to Ansel then.
Alright. I'm gonna take a shot at that one.
Alright.
And miss stupendously.
Yeah, unfortunately, their armor is still, well, not the best. Solid enough that a hand crossbow, catching it at the right angles, just doesn't do anything. It just skips off.
And then I'm gonna move back into the room and in my turn.
I'm gonna say with all three of them crowding the door, you can't really get past easily. So it'll count as difficult terrain to pass by and get through. So you're kind of stuck in the doorway.
Hmm. This doorway is so crowded. So is that your turn, buddy?
Yeah, I said I was done.
Oh, okay.
And that gets us back to Zeta.
All right. Well, I mean, so here's what okay, odd character. Here's what I'm thinking, because I'm in character. I'm worried about Laren, because we can't see him. We're all together, and he's all there by himself. So I was thinking of trying enhance ability, but I don't know which one to pick. You know what I'm saying?
Enhance ability.
Yeah.
Isn't that a touch spell?
Yeah, well, I have to run over and touch him, and then
Yeah, you can. I don't think you can reach me. You're too far away.
am I?
Yeah.
So,
Plus you've got to squeeze past Ansel and Wilfred.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I actually think there's room if you wanted to do the summon thing, you would lose your moonbeam, but it's like 20 feet across, right? Or
I was also thinking of, wait, is the wild shape a full action too? I forget.
It's a
Bonus.
bonus action for you.
So I could move my moonbeam, but not far enough to. Oh, I could zap that one guy that's still over there.
15 feet across at the narrow part here.
Mm-hmm.
So I think. Damn it. So can I even get out of this doorway?
You could.
You can get out of the door, but it's gonna count as difficult terrain to pass them,
So it's
Hmm.
like half
so
your
it'll
speed.
take twice as much movement.
If I can, here's the thing. I want to get close enough to be able to do a pounce from the tiger if I change. But then that's another action, and I can't do anything till the next turn, right?
If you
Yeah,
if you try to get past us as a tiger, it'd still be difficult terrain. So you'd get out, have half your speed left, transform into a tiger, and then move, and then I don't know how pound.
20 foot straight forward.
which would be that far.
Oh, that's
Mhm.
not bad. So, can I try that?
What I would probably do would be move the moonbeam, then next turn, wild shape and pounce, and then you'll get the damage out of the pounce at the same time.
Okay, so moonbeam. And a healing word would not hurt my squishy self.
Sure.
I'm also not doing so hot, but you probably needed more than that.
Alright, so I'm gonna try to do some damage to this guy with my moonbeam, and then you said, oh, turn now and then pounce next time, you said.
Move and
Move and turn.
Move and use your moonbeam, and then next turn you can transform and pounce in the same turn.
Gotcha. So basically just get me out of the doorway. And
Mhm.
then I'm done. Okay.
Yeah,
You could actually wild shape now, just not move. Like, right? She still has bonus action.
yeah.
yeah. But then if I try to go that way, I won't be able to make it.
It'll be difficult terrain for him to move that direction.
Oh, am I in
Just
your
hope
way
you
now?
don't. Just hope she doesn't take.
If you
too much
If you
transform-
damage.
changed into a tiger, you would be.
Oh, right, but right now it's
Right
okay.
now, you leave enough space that it's not a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't I there? I think I was.
Yeah, you can do it next turn. I was only worried. I didn't know how much health she has. I wouldn't want her
I'm
to
gonna-
go down before
gonna
her next
do
turn.
A healing word just because I can.
Bonus action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job.
That doesn't hurt.
On
That's actually pretty
yourself.
good.
That's pretty good.
Oh, thank you.
No
Okay.
problem.
Now I can at least take an arrow.
Yeah, probably a couple arrows if they shoot at you. They probably look. They might shoot at me though. So you're probably.
You're
Yeah, I'm
right
worried
there.
about Laren. I have big concerns for Laren. I'm coming for you, buddy!
Don't forget to roll moonbeam damage.
Didn't I? Oh. Blah.
Okay, and
There's a few more
Even
down
if
here
he
than I
passes,
thought.
that's gonna get him.
Yeah,
What was that, Hitomi?
you got him.
I did?
Even if he passes the save, it'll finish him off. So the skeleton just kind of... The silver flames are wisping up off of the armor and the bones. And it just rattles, drops to its knees, then onto its face on the floor and stops moving.
Nice.
Oh shit, there's a
There-
bunch of them over here, guys.
there, what's
There's a
going
lot
on?
of them! There's a lot of them over here.
I think a tactical withdrawal is necessary.
And that gets us back to Wilfred.
So
I
Um,
could
so
probably
see,
take like 5 of
A
them,
big
but
scary one coming out of the dark.
there's more than
Uh-oh.
5.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like,
guys.
what the hell?
guys,
I'll share the token here in the chat.
we got a big fella.
It's an amalgamation of bodies that stands
Oh.
pretty much floor
Oh.
to ceiling.
Oh.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, maybe put
It's
something in between
It
that.
seems to be very slow moving. Its lower body is, rather than just being leg, basically like 4 other bodies carrying the upper body. Every part of it is just bodies all mashed together, chained together, nailed or bolted.
Oof.
It's a collection of zombies all stuck together to make one full body.
Oh, gross. Well, I know what I'm gonna do. Bonus action. Second. There it is. I get 15 health back.
Are these humanoids, technically?
Technically,
They're
they're
undead.
classed as undead though.
Oh, okay.
If you were thinking about doing a whole person.
No, I have if I kill a humanoid creature, I get something, right? So I just wondered if this count. It
Are
would
you talking
count.
about the
Mhm.
Spectre?
This whatever this guy is I'm fighting over here next to me. If I
No,
kill
I'm saying
him,
that if you kill him, you get a Spectre.
right? But
Right.
I have a different. It's a it's different than this. I don't get a specter, but it's the same
Okay.
idea.
Ah.
We reflavored the Hexblade a little bit. Kind of homebrewedy.
So, I see
I
the
get a
one
different-
that's.
I get a different
I see the one fighting Larin. Now that I moved up.
but yeah, I wouldn't get the specter against an undead. it was a specter?
No, I don't think so.
Poop.
So do
really
I
use
see
it.
Larin right there?
It would appear so.
Alright, so I see the thing he's fighting, and I'm gonna pull out my last javelin and try to hit it with the. And as I'm doing this, I'm like, third time's the charm. And I throw my last javelin. I'm going to precision strike. I really want to hit this thing.
Okay.
19,
That'll hit.
but a boom, 8 damage.
Damn it! Everybody's chaosing me.
Come up and hurl the javelin.
What's that mean?
It zips
Kill
steal.
steal.
Dangerously
steal.
close.
It's a-
Dangerously close to hitting Laren, but flies just under his arm, slams into the skeleton's chest, and the breastplate buckles and gives out on its latches. The whole plate collapses inwards, and you hear a crunch as all the ribs give way for it to fall over backwards, broken to
Woo!
pieces inside its armor.
Yeah, I saved your life.
I softened him up. But thank you.
Yeah,
I'm
and
alive. I'm fine. I'm
I
fine.
got my
What's the
shield.
plan? Are we going that way now?
I guess we have to.
I'm fine.
Do you want to
There's
deal with
only-
that?
There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left over here. I'm good.
I thought you said you
And
were
there's a giant ass one over there.
Yeah.
What?
You said there was 5 before, and you guys just killed a bunch, and there's still 5.
I said I can take 5 of them.
Oh.
I didn't say there were 5.
We got
Oh.
problems, and that'll be the end of my turn. As I get out my warhammer.
Oh, poop! I think we're talking too loud.
Zeta, we might have to tank the big one.
Yeah. I might not be able to save you, Laren. You might be on your own.
I'm
That was
fine.
it for Wilfred?
Mm-hmm. I got my warhammer out and getting ready to fight whatever's coming our way. So many undead.
I know, they keep coming.
We are in a cemetery.
They all rolled about as low of initiative as possible, though. Ah, poop.
And another arrow flies out of the dark for Laren.
Okay. Oh, that one didn't hurt as bad.
Just a little firing squad of
Ow!
clumsily aimed arrows that keep giving you little flesh wounds.
It's just a flesh wound.
Death of 1,000 cuts.
I'll bite
Cuts.
your ankles off.
Cuts.
I think we're totally quoting all kinds of different things at the same time.
It's only a flesh wound.
Yeah, that's where I
Tis
was.
only a flesh wound.
Tis but a scratch.
No, it isn't. Your arm's off. No, it's not. What's
No.
that then?
And
Just
That was
one
always
of the
there.
zombies shambles up in your direction, Laren, and it just
Okay.
swipes with one half-armored limb. But thankfully you're still pretty within your senses,
Mhm.
and duck and step backwards, getting out of its way.
Oof.
Then it's back to Laren.
Gotta do better than that. You big, ugly, stinky, whatever you are.
Zombie.
And then I'm gonna attack him. Yeah, motherfucker. Mother trucker.
That's definitely a hit.
Nice.
And I assume he's still standing.
Yep.
Not this time.
Whoa,
Oh, shit.
that's pretty.
Nope.
Take that.
Um,
That was actually almost less. That was less damage than my first one, even though it was a crit.
fails to save. So you both hands drive the sword point first into its stomach, slamming to the crossguard. But it just tries to squeeze you, both arms coming on either side. So you duck under one arm and sweep and just draw your sword through and out its side again, and back across and take its head completely off its shoulders.
Nice. Finally, I got a kill. Try to kill steal that one.
I already got 3. 4 technically.
Yeah, one of them which I did most of the work.
Luthien
Sure
yells
you
from
did.
all the way in the back. I killed more at the start in 4 seconds.
Listening to all the bickering, Zetas just starts bristling fur slowly.
Well, there's a whole bunch over here, so like, I think maybe I should probably fall back a little
Okay.
bit.
There's a big one that way though.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Welcome
no,
to the
yeah,
party.
yeah. I'm okay.
Let's
I'm
just
okay.
get in the door.
That's as far as I can run, and I'm done. I think that was right? Let's see. Or was I here?
No, you're good.
Did you see that? I got one.
Uh-oh.
That's
Way to
great.
go, buddy.
Cock, kid.
Now keep doing that, okay?
Don't get cocky, kid.
Don't get ballsy, kid.
I was gonna get the other
Another
5,
arrow flies out
but
for
I didn't
Wilfred.
want to be greedy.
Ah. Damn you.
Glancing over your shoulder as Laren retreats past you, Wilfred, the arrow manages to slip just over the edge of your shield, and thankfully it doesn't catch anywhere important, but it hits your gorget and breaks, and then it's the broken haft, basically just a big long metal splinter, sticks into your cheekbone.
Ah, bitch. Why do things keep shooting me in the
Really?
cheek?
Could have been the arrowhead, so it's kind of a good thing.
Yeah. Why do these zombies get such good rolls? Ah, not that one.
And then another arrow comes out, but it doesn't hit you. You just hear a meaty thunk as an arrow sticks into the zombie's back. And another whistling little as an arrow flies out of the dark and slams into your shield, just breaks all apart. And we get back to lithium.
Okay,
So we have a decision to make.
this is a step back out. Laren, where are those assholes?
Point. Over there, but also there's a big
There's
one over
right
there.
here.
Am I actually able to see down there or no?
This one I think you can see because Wilfred has giving off light, and I see it.
Wilfred has a lantern, yeah.
You can probably see this one.
So anywhere you can see is where you can see.
Perfect.
Now that I made it so that you can only see the people that have light coming off of them.
Perfect. I'm gonna land a fireball literally essentially on top of this guy to engulf this one in the front and anything in the back behind him.
So you said
Yeah,
it was
there's more
gonna land
behind
right
him.
behind the last one you can see?
Although
Yeah,
some of
right
them I
at
think.
the edge of my vision, because I have to be able to see what I'm shooting it at.
Where I'm
sh-
pinging, right?
Yeah, essentially, because that still encompasses
Okay.
that dude in the front. Because it's 20-foot radius.
Yeah, there's more back there, but I think they were kind of moving weird, but
Why is it so dark?
Okay. Go ahead and... Thank you.
Somebody-
Medium rules.
it's gonna get really bright real fast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one of them made it.
Even with past saves, they fail on that much damage.
They just...
So just because this one is in the front, I'll make him emanate light for a second.
Kaboom!
Big bada boom.
Oh, I think you got him. I saved those. I was gonna kill all those guys, but I knew you probably wanted to, so I saved them for you.
This one's still alive too?
The one in the front didn't get caught with that.
Oh, it does. Yep, I didn't catch it. I was too busy focusing on the other ones you can't see.
Oh, good.
And it fails. So it takes the full 27. It can technically still have a chance. Nope.
Big bada boom. Alright. I'm going to use my
Actually, the
bonus
other one had a chance too.
You guys get those? I'll get the
No,
big
it
one.
fails.
I'll get that big one over there.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to reshape the dancing lights onto, onto this creature. I guess I'm just gonna stick it to him. I know he's got more than one head.
More than one what?
Yeah, you decided to rip my mic out. I know he's got more than one head, so I guess I'll I don't know. I guess I'll stick the lights to the eyes as best as I can, or where the eyes should be. I have no idea if that's even gonna matter. But at least it should
Alright.
hopefully keep him illuminated, at least, if nothing else.
Hmm.
I
Actually, I do have to check.
Oh.
No, it doesn't matter.
Alright, cool. Then I think it was only 10. Alright, yep, okay, cool. Right back in.
Mhm.
I'll go a little further back in.
And that takes us to Ansel.
I'm gonna call over to Zeta. I'm like, okay. Our other boys aren't gonna make it back before this thing's on top of us. So are we tanking it, or are we?
I'm ready to roar.
Well, if we're in the hallway, you can do more than roll.
Oh, I actually have to roll something.
Well, you know,
Okay.
roar, bite, you know, attack, all the furry things.
Giant elk horns.
I
The
couldn't.
elk
My
is actually too big for
it's
the
too
hall
big.
here.
Yeah.
I thought if it was just one creature, she could fit.
Well, okay.
Not
It's
as
a-
the giant elk. It's
Yeah.
way bigger.
A bus. We're talking about the wolves, which are also too big.
And they're only 10 by 10, whereas the elk's 15 by 15.
Where did Ansel
Okay,
go?
I
There it
thought
is.
she was also I thought the elk was also just.
Too big. Giant elk is so big.
Okay.
But
More undead are joining the fray.
Oh,
I
shit.
can, you know, I conjure animals. I don't have to conjure giant ones, right?
Mm-hmm. I don't. Even the wolves, I think
Oh,
they're
shit.
big, but they. I mean, they don't cover the. You could. Whether are they 10 feet wide?
Yeah,
10
they would
feet?
fill up. They would fill up the area, but they could
Yeah.
probably still move.
So
Maybe
I'm gonna
that's-
assume since they're undead, they're
Looks like it's 15
weak
at the
to
narrowest.
radiant damage.
It's 15 in the narrowest, so you could even get by them technically. They just couldn't be side by side. Unless
Might
they
be-
were like next to each other, you could probably get by them.
It might be a good idea to plug up the hallways so they have to get past the wolves to get to us.
You will lose the moonbeam though if you do that.
Truth.
You can
Hmm.
still use the beam technically.
But I can't conjure anything once I'm an animal. That's the problem.
Mhm.
Yeah, but you can always.
I just,
You have
I'm
control.
excited about being a tiger.
Free.
You also did both of your wild shapes, or one of your wild shapes, so you have one left. Sorry.
Mhm.
When did I
Oh.
wild shape?
Oh yeah.
In the fight.
You turned into a frog.
Oh, shit.
Oh, the frog. Yeah.
That's right. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. That stupid frog. Got
You
me.
had
So
to
anyway.
be Snoopy.
Wow.
What do you do, Gage?
You can throw a fairy fire on them and
I'm
give
gonna
everybody
invoke
advantage.
my right, but I'm gonna use my my class feature and make my right radiant.
Okay.
Ghost Slayer.
The one
I don't know
time where
this.
this is gonna actually matter.
Yeah.
I did 3 damage to myself.
Put it on your hand crossbow.
Yes, I'm gonna put it on my hand crossbow since that's the only thing I can shoot it with right now.
Hmm.
And then I'm gonna shoot him with.
Not bad.
The big one?
Yes, the big one.
It was the big one, yeah? Okay, so that hit. That hit?
I know. I'm trying to be sure what dice I roll for my right damage. I think it was a D6.
Pew.
Isn't it always a D6 at this level?
Yeah.
No, it used to be a D4.
Yeah, I mean at this level though.
It's D6 now, though. It's been D6 for a little while.
Oh, has it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the D8 later on.
Mm.
That's 1 radiant damage.
Now it
So-
just dies automatically.
Using the bolt to slice your arm, you get access to your blood again. And the head of the crossbow bolt starts to glow with a golden light as you knock it on your hand crossbow. You fire it streaking into the dark, and it's just a pook. It's a little pinprick in the skin of this giant monster. Doesn't even seem affected by it.
Had to do something. Anyway,
And
with that, I'm gonna fall back just a hair.
Uh-oh.
so you see as it's walking over the body, the crossbow bolt thunking into its chest. You see the bolt sink further in and then get spat out down near its stomach on the left side. And the bodies that make up its right leg drag the dead zombie off the floor up into its body.
Oh, shit.
I think that brings us to Zeta, right?
Mm-hmm. It's assimilating.
I'm so all over the place. I have one wild shape left, so I don't really want to use it. If I...
Wild shape into a shark.
Yeah, that's gonna be helpful. And I can't do swimming creatures anyway. Although technically, I guess I wouldn't be swimming now, would I?
I think you can now, actually.
Yeah, you can.
You
Yeah,
got
you
it at
can.
level
Oh, that's
6.
right.
You just can't do flying.
Flying. Right. But swimming it's not helpful right now, okay?
Nope.
And I can conjure tigers, right? Or one tiger.
What CR can you conjure? 2?
2.
Tiger.
Tiger is 2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. So one tiger.
And he'll fit, you know? Because he's not giant.
Mm-hmm.
But then that's a concentration, so there goes my moonbeam.
Do whatever you think is right, but this
I
thing
don't
is coming
know.
straight for us.
And then my other thought is, what if I run over there and just get him with some thunder wave?
Thunder and lightning.
And that's not a concentration.
Unfortunately, I think we've actually got to call it here because I work early tomorrow.
Oh, it's
Mhm.
time, isn't it? Well, I guess I have a week to
Yeah.
figure out my next move.
Out of character, what I think we should do is I don't think you should wild shape yet, but I think we should all just kind of get inside, like line up alongside the doors here, and then just kind of like use a choke point there, because especially with this big guy.
Really? I completely disagree. I think we should line up and just firing squad them.
Well, you guys, I can't throw shit anymore.
Although just out of character, you've just about exhausted all of the undead in hearing distance now.
Oh, thank God.
Massive
And this-
explosions will do that.
One tiny hallway of a huge map.
Well, yeah. Well, the
Ugh.
idea is that I'm throwing huge explosions.
I kinda
so
have
just
a
keep drawing more.
Mhm.
Right?
I kind of have a feeling though, all these dead undeads around here are just gonna be like health packs for a little Mr. Big Guy.
Yep.
Mhm.
As long as we don't let him roll past where we're all standing right now.
So that's why you're suggesting like kind of line up so he can't get
Yep.
back, can't get at these other ones.
Yep. Firing, line it, and
Cause look at this smorgasbord down here.
it behooves us to not be.
Like have
in
a
bottom
formation where like maybe
'cause,
Wilfred
we
and
can
I
surround them.
are in the front, and you three behind us, but lining because it's basically 3 people across at the narrow parts, right? Like right here, where
15 feet
where
across.
Ansel is.
Yep,
So
it's just 3 people.
or even in the front, Zeta could be a front line too, because she could,
Yep.
maybe even be a bear. Honestly, if you did transform into something like a bear or something, even if it's big, you're blocking it from going by, and then somebody melee like Wilfred could maybe fit in there too. I might not be able to fit in there, but honestly, I don't have to. I'll be a little bit more effective in melee, but I can pew pew. I've got my unlimited supply of Eldritch Blasts.
Mhm. Alrighty, well, guess we sign out for now. It'll keep our initiative, right?
Yes, it will.
Okay. I haven't left off in mid-combat before, so...
Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
it
it's
does. It
it's
keeps it.
confusing.
I've had to do it a few times in my game, and it keeps it. I mean,
Sweet.
that doesn't mean that roll
Alright.
20 the fuck up and mess it up, but that'll happen. But yeah, no, it's
Oh.
it should stay.
I can spawn 2 tigers.
Are they CR1?
Because it's a saber tooth that's CR2, a regular tiger's CR1.
Yeah, you could spawn a couple.
Can they multi-attack?
No.
Mm.
What's better, 2 regular tigers or 1 saber tooth?
That is
Well,
You probably don't, or do you even know? Have you ever seen a saber tooth? Maybe not.
She
Probably
wouldn't have
not.
seen a saber tooth before.
So I could do 2 regular wolves too. Just stick to what. You know, I don't have to be a dire wolf.
Well, 2 tigers make up even more health than the saber-tooth would, but they are large, so they would,
I
you
can't
know,
do a
cover
saber
up a lot of
tooth
stuff.
anyway.
Yeah.
The only
I had-
thing, like a polar bear would, you know, they're about 4 feet across wide, right? So polar bear is not
You wouldn't have known a polar bear.
true.
No.
So wolf or tiger.
Well, either way you go, I think the best thing to do would be to block this and surround him.
Mm-hmm. So
Can you do the
the
point
rest-
again? Because I was looking at my B shapes.
And if you honestly, a better, in order to help us to do that, the wolves would be, or you know, some kind of tigers or wolves, either one would be better than probably the moonbeam actually. They
Because
will
I could
help us-
flank.
They'll take
Yeah,
those hits.
we can kind of surround him, get some flanks. Yeah, block him from moving.
Or attempt to, anyway.
But,
Mhm.
but anyway, we
Don't know what he
we'll
can
find
do,
out.
so.
We'll find out next week.
Next
Yeah,
time.
maybe.
Yep.
He might be able to.
Dragon
Who
Ball
knows? Just
Z.
he's big. He can maybe just like walk right over us, or who knows?
The only
Maybe.
difference
Or
between
suck
this and
and
Dragon Ball
suck
Z is I don't need to take 3 sessions to charge a fireball.
True. Spirit Ball.
Yeah,
Oh,
hopefully
fucking
we can
spirit balls.
find at some point like a corner to sleep in.
Going
Oh,
with
we
this
will.
No spells
Jeez.
is not a good idea.
Yeah, like spending.
Yeah, I didn't
like,
have any either.
We were caught flat-footed. I think everybody was caught flat-footed by this.
We weren't
Who is doing
supposed
that?
to really have this happen.
One of my spells
No.
that probably would have been good here.
It, though, when I was putting it together, include a couple of rooms that would be helpful for you guys because it wasn't supposed to happen.
Yay! Maybe
So-
we should go.
Also,
Away
there's some
from the
loot in
sound.
here that you guys will really want that you're not supposed to have access to yet, but it's here.
That's what it
Squeeze. Who is drawing?
Blade of Necropolis. That's freaking Gage. Stop it.
Oh.
Making a satanic symbols. How dare you?
This would have been a good one to have.
Wow.
If I'd had spells, I could have just like basically.
Well, at least you have cantrips.
As do I.
Mhm.
That's what we gonna be doing.
Deal
any-
with the drawing.
Ah, shut up, you. And imagine me shaking my fist at you, Gage. But yeah,
Alright, sure.
look forward to next time on
Yep.
Here There Be Dice.